Yo, what's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. Sorry, folks, we're having technical difficulties. Of course, we're trying to get into the groove of the new independent broadcast, baby. God damn! It feels good to be independent, all right? I know that we're going through some glitches. I know that we're going through some speed bumps and so on and so forth. But you know what? The show must go on, folks, and I will continue to broadcast. So I hope everybody's listening to me. Thank you very much for tuning in with me. I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 564. We are now going to keep track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast for all the folks that are keeping track of the show. 564 is the broadcast. And by the way, folks, before we get into anything else, I'd like to ask everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here. All right? Right here on my website, ghost.report. That's all you have to do. You just type that in your browser. All right? Ghost.report. And just click on Listen to True Capitalist Radio Live. All right? This is May 9th, 2018. And I want to let everybody know my apologies for being so long for trying to put up the MP3 show necessary so the folks that actually listen into the archive can download it and listen to it independently. My apologies. Once again, we're working out the speed bumps in this independent operation. I thought I was recording the broadcast while I was doing it. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. So I had to go through all kinds of favors from folk just so that I can get a MP3 copy of the show so that folks can download it. You can go ahead and listen to the new True Capitalist Radio archive of the new shows that are being developed every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Once again, type in your browser, ghost.report, add that to your favorites, add that to your bookmarks, and please spread it around like wildfire, folks. We can't get any more independent broadcasting than this right here. You can't get any more independent, baby. Anyway, folks, before we get into anything else, I want to just go ahead and give some breaking news. It may be happening. I don't usually lead into any kind of international relations right in the beginning of the broadcast, but folks, things are getting really hairy out there in the Golan Heights area of Israel. Apparently, there has been a missile strike in the Golan Heights area of Israel. Israel right now is, and I've never heard of this, especially from Israel, they are silencing all media from reporting on any of the damage caused by the missiles. And we're still trying to figure out here in the True Capitalist Radio chat room, and I want to say what's going on in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. We're still trying to figure out whether or not it came from Syria or it came from Iran. Now, the initial reports of people on the ground, they are saying it came from the direction of Syria, which would make a lot of sense. But, of course, you have the Israelis trying to make the insinuation that the missiles came from the direction of Iran. So, as a result, folks, Israel right now is in the process of engaging targets in Syria. And it's just, is it happening? I don't know. Is it goddamn happening? Anyway, folks, I want to get into extensive, detailed conversation about this, but I don't want to spend too much time about it at the beginning of the broadcast. But I'm sitting here, the folks in the True Capitalist Radio chat room are keeping up to the minute, up to the second news on this, so I've got my eye there. I'm also looking at other reports, so we're going to keep you up to date if you're listening to us live, what's happening out there in Israel, the Golan Heights, Syria area. And not to mention, this has been boiling over, hasn't it? I want to be honest with you, and I hate to go off on a rant here so early in the show, but these damn white nationalists and these alt-right assholes, all right, I hate to keep bringing them up, but every time there's any kind of military strike on Syria, these goddamn white nationalist alt-right assholes are like, oh, my Syria, my Syria, my Russia, my Russia. And what I don't understand is that every time that I try to gab about these issues in this region, I got a lot of alt-right white nationalist assholes gabbing back at me, suggesting that, because I'm not pro-Russian. Anybody who's listened to my broadcast knows that I don't like Ruskies, all right? I have been saying that Ruskies were at the bottom of all this globalist crap. I've been saying that ever since I came back in 2016, and take a look at what's going on now. Now, with that being said, these goddamn white nationalists and these alt-righters suggest to me that, oh, well, you're not understanding. Russia is a nationalist white Christian nation. And you've got the Jews that are trying to stop Russia from being a white nationalist Christian nation. I mean, good God. Have you white nationalists and alt-righters been watching, reading the fucking news, for Christ's sake? Putin has his head so far up goddamn Netanyahu's ass, he's able to see the goddamn matzo ball he had for his bar mitzvah. Give me a break! I mean, why is it white nationalists and alt-rights, whatever you call yourselves, why is it that Israel has been indiscriminately bombing Syria for the past couple of weeks, several weeks for Christ's sake? Of course, this mainstream media out here in America doesn't talk about it, but that's what's been happening. I mean, how come, since you've got positions of Russian military, or I guess the Russians don't want to call their ground troops in Syria Russian military, they like to call them independent contractors, so to speak. But regardless, there's positions there, there's positions in bodies of water surrounding Syria. Why is Russia allowing indiscriminate bombing by Israel on Syria if, like you alt-righters and you white nationalists suggest that my Russia, my white nationalist Russia? I'm just saying a little bit of consistency would be very much appreciated, for Christ's sake. Now, with that being said, I don't want to get into this right now. I mean, I want to talk about what we usually talk about here in the first hour, and I'm talking about finance. Let's go ahead and talk some cryptocurrency. Now, folks, we have seen a slight contraction here in the markets, but as I've suggested, we are witnessing a new normalcy in the cumulative cryptocurrency market capitalization. I'm talking, we haven't slipped under $415 billion in a cumulative cryptocurrency market capitalization in at least several weeks. And of course, for all of those that remember, we were on a slump for about several months until we started to see this influx of cash come into the cryptocurrency markets. And the reason that we're seeing this influx of cash is because Wall Street, the big banks, the Soros group, all these big supposed legitimate investors are bringing their money into the market capitalization. And to be completely honest with you, cryptocurrency is going big time. And I strongly advise everybody, as I suggested, this is just the scratch on the surface as it pertains to the cryptocurrency potential in growth, in wealth. I read today, I didn't read the article, but I saw it in a blurb of a bunch of articles that I was scouring for business news today, that an ex-Goldman Sachs executive has suggested that the new global currency will be a cryptocurrency, but it won't be Bitcoin. And I strongly agree with that notion. And that's why I have always suggested to you folks that if you're going to invest in cryptocurrency, that the value is in its technology. That's what it's all about, man. And that's why every cryptocurrency that I try to cover in this damn show, I am trying to suggest in the long term, so that when the technology is not just brought into the mainstream, but accepted, all of a sudden, these little market capitalizations of, $430 $430 billion in the cumulative cryptocurrency market capitalization is going to look like nothing. It's going to look like nothing. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at the current market capitalization of the cryptocurrency markets. Right now, I'm telling you folks, we have not gone below 415. Right now, we're at $433 billion market cap for the entire cryptocurrency markets. Let's go ahead and talk crypto, okay? Now, we're seeing some sparse green throughout because things are kind of fluctuating. People are kind of waiting and seeing. People are taking profits and offsetting those profits with some of these pump and dumps that we're seeing throughout the cryptocurrency market. And that's the frustrating part right now in the cryptocurrency market, folks, is that everybody wants to, make something for nothing. I mean, that's why you have these ICO scams going out the wazoo. I don't know if y'all read about that one coin where the guy who created it and initiated the ICO took $20+ million when he obtained the ICO money and actually tweeted himself on Twitter saying, "Hey, gotta go, guys," and tweeted a selfie of himself at the damn airport. And then the next selfie that he posted of himself is of himself in some kind of exotic beach somewhere with a beer. And he said, "Hey, thanks for the money," or something to that effect. I mean, I'm not joking. That's why yours truly has never covered any kind of ICO on this broadcast, all right? Not one, not ever. And I'm not gonna. And I think that if regulation is going to go the way of cryptocurrency, that's the first direction that it should go to, is these ICOs. Because the idea of an ICO is that you create a coin, and before you put it out there in circulation, that you give a small party, privy, before it actually hits the market, give them the tokens or give them the coins prior to actually it being circulated in the market. And the idea is when you pre-buy these coins before they hit the market, that you're going to get them pennies on the dollar, literally. Now, it used to work that way, probably in 2017, 2016. It doesn't work that way anymore, right? It doesn't work that way anymore, and now you've got so many people that want to get they want to get rich quick. I mean, what does the average layman hear about cryptocurrency? They hear about, Bitcoin millionaires and cryptocurrency millionaires, not understanding that every one of those guys that are cryptocurrency and Bitcoin millionaires were just there first. They were just there buying first. They were just there mining first. They were just there first, and they held. They held. And as a result, the price, and look, it took a long time for the price, especially for Bitcoin, to get to the over-speculated ranges that we've seen. I mean, lest we forget, in 2017, in the April 2017, Bitcoin was a little over $1,000. A little over $1,000. And in between that time, from April 2017, going into the summer and into the fall, you started seeing Bitcoin almost hovering around the $20,000 point at one time. So that's why I'm saying you just have to be patient, not just with cryptocurrency, but with any investment. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and cover some cryptos here, folks. Let's get to Bitcoin, and the reason we cover Bitcoin is because not only was it the first on the blockchain, but it is still being paired with most cryptocurrencies on most exchanges out here, so it's pretty much still somewhat of a standard if you want to play in the exchanging of cryptocurrencies. And moreover, it's mostly accepted at places that accept cryptocurrency, etc. So it's the first, so it's here. And not to mention, when more people get themselves into the cryptocurrency market, the first thing they know, the first name they know is Bitcoin. So you have all that continuing, this over-speculation at the prices that it's at. Because I can tell you right now, I don't even like the prices that it's at right now. This is over-speculation. There is no reason for Bitcoin to be at not even these rates, let alone $20,000. There is no technology. Don't get me wrong. It was the innovation of blockchain. It created the concept of what we know of as blockchain technology, as cryptocurrency. I don't have time to go into the story on how Bitcoin was developed, but no one really truly knows who developed Bitcoin. It just miraculously came about. And the secretive person who, or entity or team that put this out as an alternative to the Federal Reserve central banking system that caused the 2008 and 2009 crash. So it's a very interesting story. I don't have a lot of time to go into it, but from Bitcoin you have gotten all these other cryptos, and you've had people innovate on top of whatever Bitcoin has done, and you have better coins, better technology, more flexibility, better security, faster transaction times, lower transaction fees, etc. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get to Bitcoin, symbol BTC. The current market capitalization is $158 billion market cap. The current circulating supply, once again, 17 million in circulation, baby. Now, in the past 24 hours, it has slightly gone up. It is up 0.94% in a 24-hour period. Current price for Bitcoin is $9,310.76 per Bitcoin. Let's get to Ethereum, ETH. Once again, I mean, you're having a lot of people taking profits, especially on some of these spikes, especially Ethereum. We saw it here recently go as high as about, $850, $860. We're seeing a little bit of a pullback because you got some people taking profits out here and putting it in some of these crap coins. And like I said, I'm sick and tired of seeing these crap coins going up double digits because of some pump and dump scheme, because people are suggesting in freaking message boards, and I don't know how they get these stupid goofs to invest in these ridiculous shit coins, but it's ridiculous! It's pathetic! And it makes every one of us that is participating in the goddamn cryptocurrency markets look like shit. Because you morons out here are making ridiculous concepts like Tron some kind of a goddamn ridiculous freaking viable investment when it's nothing but trash. And anybody who understands cryptocurrency knows it. Good God. Anyway, with that being said, ETH, alright, let's go ahead and get to Ethereum. Current market capitalization is $74 million market cap. The current circulating supply for ETH is 99 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone down a slight tad. It is down 0.37% decrease in a 24-hour period. The current price for Ethereum, $749.92, man. I mean, that's serious money. As I stated, 2017, April of 2017, Ethereum was at $40. You see what I'm talking about? If you just buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold, jag-offs. Let's go ahead and get to Bitcoin Cash. What have I been saying? Even before I left the broadcast over there at Blog Talk Radio, what did I tell you about Bitcoin Cash? It's a buy and hold, and I would definitely hold it for about 6 months and then just see what happens at that point in time. I told you that it was going to be more accepted as a cryptocurrency as a means of exchanging goods and services, and you're seeing that being adapted through a variety of different services and e-platforms. Let's get to Bitcoin Cash, all right, BCH. Current market capitalization is $27 billion market cap. All right, the current circulating supply for Bitcoin Cash, BCH, is 17 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin Cash has gone up 1.49%. Current price for Bitcoin Cash, symbol BCH, $1,626.09 per Bitcoin Cash. I'm telling you, I like that one. I liked it, and I liked it a lot. Once again, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin Cash here in the next 5 to 6 months and see how it goes. Like I said, I see this going for at least 2,500, but we can't go past 2,500 on Bitcoin Cash. Then it loses its viability as an alternative to fiat. Then it goes into the over-speculation category, and then it's just no longer a viable and a reasonable alternative to fiat. Because, you know, what is missing in a lot of these cryptocurrencies is stability. And I'm not talking about stability in the sense of, artificially maintaining a market. I'm talking about stability in which you're not dropping double-digit 40% in one-day drop type of volatility. Because let's say you accept $20 for a product, right? And somebody pays you $20 in Bitcoin for that product. Well, let's say Bitcoin drops 30%. Well, you just lost capital by accepting Bitcoin because of the unpredictability and the volatility of the cryptocurrency itself. So this is really what is prohibiting cryptocurrency as being a legitimate viable alternative to fiat. But I don't think that it's out of the question because, I mean, there is, let's just, and I'm going to say this, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Right now, there's about $75 trillion in fiat currency being circulated throughout the world today. $75 trillion in fiat currency. And $75 trillion for a population of 7.4 billion people. I mean, there's still a lot of demand for currency out there. There's a lot of demand for money. And what's going to suffice that demand for money? Cryptocurrency. There's a $200 trillion, and I'm just estimating, $200 trillion demand for money. And as I suggested many times before, you take a look at the Zimbabwe farmers out there. You could Google this crap up. They saved themselves by accepting cryptocurrency for their commodities, for their agrarian commodities. I kid you not. Because we all know that Zimbabwe, they have oversaturated and overprinted their currency so much that, I mean, it's like, I'm not even kidding, like $100,000 for toilet paper or something ridiculous like that. That's how bad they've debased their currency. And as a result, when you debase your currency to that capacity, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to live in that country. Especially if you're a producer of goods, especially if you're a producer of commodities. And the way that the Zimbabwe farmer was able to find an alternative was through cryptocurrency. And because of that, even though Zimbabwe is fiscally broken and their monetary system is a joke, the Zimbabwe farmer is still eating fat because why? They have found an alternative money. And this is what I'm telling you about the demand for money on a global scale out here. There's a $200 trillion demand for it. And the Zimbabwe farmer situation is just a micro example of what I'm talking about. The potential of what cryptocurrency will be. That's why I'm saying $430 billion market capitalization is nothing but a scratch on the surface. So, with that being said, folks, I hope that you understand the potential of what this damn cryptocurrency is about to do. Anyway, Bitcoin Cash, $1,626.09. Let's go ahead and get to Monero, folks, all right? That's XMR. What did I tell you about Monero? Monero likes to run, baby, run. It likes to run up and down. It's a pattern and swing traders cryptocurrency to play, to say the least. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Monero, symbol XMR, current market capitalization is $3.6 billion market cap. The current circulating supply for Monero is 16 million. 16 million. In the past 24 hours, it's one of the few in the green. Monero has gone up 1.67%. Current price for Monero, $226.90 per Monero. Now, I almost skipped over Litecoin because of Charlie Lee, the developer of it, but I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. I mean, Litecoin, if the developer wasn't a goddamn idiot and didn't have chopsticks shoved so far up his ass that the goddamn splinters are tickling his sphincter and causing an involuntary reaction for him to flap his stupid, dumb, autistic freaking fingers on a keyboard and ruin his own coin! But, I mean, Litecoin, just based on the circulation, based upon the stability of price, it could be an alternative to fiat. But, I mean, when you've got Charlie Lee out here on Twitter acting a goddamn fool. I don't know what the hell's going on. But either way, let's just get to Litecoin and see what's going on. $8.8 billion market capitalization for Litecoin. The symbol is LTC. The current circulating supply for Litecoin is 56 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Litecoin has gone down 1.71% decrease in a 24-hour period. Current price for Litecoin, $156.68 per Litecoin. Man. All right, let's continue going, shall we? Who else do we have here? We've got Dash. Now, look it up for yourself if you don't know what I'm talking about. Symbol DASH. Current market cap for Dash is $3.5 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply for Dash is 8 million. We have broken 8 million for Dash. All right, the current 8 million circulating supply. In the past 24 hours, Dash has gone down 0.21%. Current price for Dash, DASH, current price is $441.69 per Dash. All right, let's get to Quantum right now. Now, Quantum just signed a deal, and they're just signing deal after deal after deal, folks. I think that everybody needs to understand that right now, Quantum is dominating the Asian cryptocurrency markets. All right, and it's, and there's a lot of people in Asia. I mean, you're not just including the Chinese and the Koreas and the Japanese. I mean, the Indians. I mean, that whole area. They're dominating in cryptocurrency, and not to mention, their technology is second to none. Second to none. They blow Ethereum's smart contract technology out of the water. I personally believe that Quantum is the coin of the future and could potentially, if they continue to produce the type of technology they've been producing here for the past year and a half, 2 years, Quantum could be one of the potential kings of cryptocurrency and potentially be used as a universal currency. I'm not joking around. Let's go ahead and get to Quantum. That's QTUM. All right, QTUM. Hold on, what's going on here? Are we silent here? Are we out of here? Did something go on with the damn? What's going on here? Everybody has to refresh or something. I'm sorry. I'm seeing people in the True Capitalist Radio chat room saying, "Hey, I can't hear it. I can't hear shit. I'm over here. I want to hear Ghost, but I can't hear shit." So anyway, it's fixed now. All right, I'm glad it's fixed. Anyway, I'm over here. I've got my production notes right here. And I don't want to go too overboard with the markets, but some of this stuff you have to know, man. If you're going to be trading crypto, what I like to do when it comes to people that are listening to the broadcast, I'd like to give their attention to potential plays that they could incorporate in their investment strategy, man. I want to try to make better capitalists. That's what I want to do, baby. And I hope that I have been doing that, and I hope that there has been a lot of people listening, to say the least. All right, now let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to go over a couple of more of these cryptos, then we're going to talk a little stocks, and then we're going to talk some serious politics, man, because it's getting hairy, it's getting serious. So let's get serious, to say the least. Quantum, QTUM, current market capitalization for Quantum is $1.7 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 88 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Quantum has gone down. People are taking profits right now, 3.48%. But I am telling you all this because I am telling you this is my biggest holding in cryptocurrency right now, man. I am riding with this, and at some point in time, you take a look at how much Ethereum is right now. I think that the potential of it following Ethereum and potentially exceeding it is so high. And what am I basing that on? I'm basing that on the technology. And as I stated, that's what's going to maintain the legitimacy of whatever cryptocurrency is adopted on a global scale. technology. I mean, I'm serious about quantum, man. I am long on quantum. Let's get to some other cryptos and let's move on. Zcash, ZEC is the cryptocurrency symbol. Zcash is once again a nice buy at this point, especially at these prices. We've seen all-time highs on Zcash go as high as $800. We do have some investment coming in from JP Morgan that happened, what was it, a couple of years ago or a year and a half ago? Not to mention, even Vitalik, the developer of Ethereum, has suggested if you want a cryptocurrency for privacy, Zcash is the cryptocurrency to look into. So, I mean, there's a lot of upbeat and potential, to say the least, as it pertains to Zcash. So let's go ahead and get to it. Zcash, $1 billion market capitalization. The current circulating supply is 3.8 million. All right, remember we were saying it was 2 million? It's at 3.8 million now. There's a lot of people mining Zcash. A lot of people mining Zcash. In the past 24 hours, it has gone down slightly, 0.15%. Current price for Zcash, $275.27 per Zcash. All right? Let's continue going. Remember when I told you all about 0x, folks? I've been talking about 0x. As a matter of fact, I gave the heads up on 0x to the Inner Circle, and all they're saying is, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's all they're saying. Oh, man. And by the way, for all the folks that are inquiring about the Inner Circle, check it out, man. Maybe I'm not in a rush because we've lost some people. I don't know, they're acting like tards and they decided to just go away, and I'll give some 411 about it maybe on Friday or Monday or something of that capacity, man, because to be honest with you, right now, we could use some Inner Circle members to come in, and it's a perfect time to start investing into cryptocurrencies and holding. I mean, it reminds me a lot of what happened to the Inner Circle back in April of 2017. A lot of the Inner Circle started moving in on some of these moves I was suggesting back then in the first hour, and they did, and as a result, you got a lot of people in the Inner Circle that are they're rich. I mean, you know, and listen, when I say rich, you have to think about that in a quantitative sense, okay? Just because they made $50,000 extra that they didn't anticipate that year, it means that they're rich for that year. It doesn't mean that they're rich forever. Or, for instance, the Capitalist of the Year for 2017, I talked about him making, $480,000 from, I think it was from June 2017 to January. 475,000, something to that capacity. It was over 400 grand. And you have to understand, just because he's got that 400 grand doesn't mean that he's rich forever. You people need to realize that just because you have that capital, you have to parlay that capital. You got to reinvest it. You got to double it, triple it if you can. And that's what us in the Inner Circle are all trying to help each other do. We give each other the 411 on moves and money plays. We have connected with each other in business. We are doing all kinds of, you got people making corporations. At least 6 or 7 Inner Circle members now have their own corporations where they are trading cryptocurrency and stocks for a living. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. So with that being said, I'm sorry about bragging about the Inner Circle, man. I'm just proud of these guys. These guys kick ass. These guys, you know what I mean? They're capitalists. They're hungry. You know what I'm saying? They're not just waiting for a handout. They're not just, like a lot of the guys that left, okay, I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of the guys that left expected Ghost to do this. Here, Billy. Here is a step-by-step way for you to get rich, okay? Here it is, right here, okay? Now, step 1, step 2. That's not how it works. We're all independent in the Inner Circle, but we all use capitalism to make our lives better. And we all exchange ideas. We all exchange different things that we understand. and our expertise, and we're much like a think tank. And it's up to every individual to make a move based upon the information gathered. I mean, that's what people don't understand, man. I mean, capitalism is freedom, is individualism. I mean, I was criticized by one of these jagoffs that left the inner circle that I wasn't disciplined enough. Like they wanted me to tell people what to do and say, look, this is my inner circle. This is my inner circle and you are going to do what I say. No Schlagen, Schliegen, Schlagen, Volkswagen, Sieg Heil. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. These people were pissed that I wasn't more totalitarian. And, it got me thinking a little bit, man. I mean, is this how they've got people? I want to be told what to do. I don't want to think for myself. I want to be told what to do. I mean, I was criticized by one of the people that left the inner circle because I didn't tell people what to do. I mean, give me a break. Capitalism is freedom, you stupid jagoffs! Capitalism emphasizes the individual, goddammit! Good God! Makes me sick, man. I want to be told what to do. He didn't tell me what to do, and now I want to be told what to do. Stupid tard, goddammit. And I'll go to these freaking papers everywhere, for Christ's sake. Can't wait till the engineer comes back, man. Anyway, look, what was I talking about? I think I was talking about 0x or something, and I went on the soliloquy about the inner circle. Look, the inner circle and ourselves, we got in at 0x when it was like 40 cents, okay? I mean, we're making cash. This is what we do. We're not trolling now. We're making money moves. I'm not trolling now. I make money moves. You understand? 0x, symbol ZRX. Current market capitalization is $916 million market cap. The circulating supply is 527 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, 0x has gone up 0.89%, one of the few in the green. Current price for 0x. Remember, the inner circle, we made a move on this when it was like 40 or 50 cents. It is now $1.74. $1.74, baby. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to plant seeds, baby. I'm just trying to make better capitalists. That's all I'm trying to do, man. I'm just trying to make better capitalists. Anyway, folks, I mean, I could go on and on, but I just want to keep you in mind when you see things like this Denta coin. Let's take a look at a real shit coin that for whatever reason people are, I don't know, they're hyping. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they're hyping this. I don't know where people are getting their autism bucks for this. I mean, before I get to this one, fucking Dogecoin, alright? I mean, I rest my case. The fact that Dogecoin is continuing to go up makes cryptocurrency investors look like a bunch of autistic tard cases. I'm not even kidding around. Yay, look, it's going up, Dogecoin, yay! We did it, Reddit! We did it, Reddit! Ugh. Freaking autism bucks, man. That's a stupid goddamn coin. You dumbasses know that Dogecoin will never stop mining itself. It's like the Federal Reserve on crack. Oh my God. And here's another one. All right, Denta coin. Have you ever heard about this? Denta coin. Let me explain. Supposedly, this is going to be the cryptocurrency for dentists or some shit. Why would a dentist accept this as a payment? Can somebody explain that? Why would they accept Dentacoin as opposed to Bitcoin? Or as opposed to fiat currency? I mean, fucking Dentacoin? Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, if they're going to be, hooking up like cosmetic grills, and they're going to be, accepting Dentacoin, well, then I'll get some Dentacoin, baby. I'm I want a grill, baby. I'm not even joking around. I don't care if I look stupid. I'm an old man. I want a grill. I want gold and diamonds in my mouth, baby. I want every time I talk, I sparkle. You understand that? Every time I talk, I sparkle. That's what I want. Why? Because I'm a fucking capitalist and I can do that. Anyway, Dentacoin, alright, the reason I'm bringing this up, this is symbol DCN, alright, the reason I'm bringing this up, Dentacoin is up 34.37% on the fucking day, for Christ's sake, alright? Now granted, it is way under a penny, but still, 34% on your money on a joke goddamn coin like this, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is what makes cryptocurrency look stupid. Now, I want to tell you the circulating supply for old Dentacoin here. And look, I don't mean to be picking on Dentacoin. There's a bunch of them like this. Let me tell you the circulation on Dentacoin. 325 billion. Billion with a B as in bitch. Alright? 325 billion. Give me a goddamn break. Good God. And look, I got Tub Guy in the goddamn TCR chat room posting freaking Dogecoin memes. Shove that Dogecoin dog up your ass. Jesus Christ, man, I'm sick of that freaking coin. You know what? That's enough. I'm not covering cryptocurrency. We're moving on to the freaking stock market out here. You people are going to be, I love Dogecoin. Yay! I spend my autism bucks. I spend it on Dogecoin. I spend my autism bucks. I get in Dogecoin. Yay! Stupid morons. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to some goddamn stocks here. Now, why are the stocks up, folks? Because, let's just be honest. I mean, there's a lot of optimism going on out here because of the president. The president being able to, you know, cause peace in North Korea, and you've got the president being able to, you know, just wipe his ass with the Iranian deal, which should have been done a long time ago. I mean, he's actually producing out here, and you're seeing a lot of optimism, in my opinion, out here in the goddamn, in the markets. I think that you're seeing a lot of optimism out here. I could sense it. I could feel it. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the stock market, okay? Now, Dow Jones Industrial is up, and what did I tell you? I was bullish on this market throughout 2018. And just listen, this is not like some extreme prognostication or some shit. Lest we forget that the tax cuts that Trump put forth generously benefit corporations. So, whatever the income was for the corporation last year, even if they just meet the income of last year, because they don't have to pay as much taxes, they will post better than expected earnings, even if they only earned the same amount last year. So, you're going to see a lot of better than expected earnings in this stock market. I mean, just based upon the tax cuts alone. I mean, I hope that you people are gathering the information I'm giving you out here, baby. I'm giving you millions of dollars of information. I mean, have you seen these goddamn investment commercials? There's one where this fat dork that used to, I guess, be the advertisement pitchman for the freaking AT&T freaking wireless Wi-Fi. Now he's all of a sudden this expert cash investment guy, and he's talking to him. Hi. So what do you want to do with your future? Well, I just want to make sure that I have enough money for me and Jenny and my pet tarantula. Oh, that's your pet tarantula. Yeah, I think we can do that. I think that we can maneuver some finances for you. I mean, this is literally what these idiots are getting paid for. The things that I'm telling you for free, this is what these idiots are getting paid for, man. Why can't you do it for yourself? Do you understand? I'm giving you the tools to be capitalists. I mean, that's what it takes to be whatever it is that you want to be in your head, whatever it is that's success, you've got to create it. You've got to manifest it. You've got to make it happen. Anyway, Dow Jones Industrial up 182.33 points, a percentage increase of 0.75%, closing out the Dow Jones at 24,542.54 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. We've got the S&P 500. It is up 25.87 points, a percentage increase of 0.97%, closing out the S&P 500 at 2,697.79 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is also up 73 points even. It is up 1% on the day, 1%. The NASDAQ is up 7,339.91 points for the NASDAQ composite. So let's go ahead and get to some commodities, folks. Now, what have I been telling you about oil? What have I been telling you about oil? I'm telling you, oil was up 3% today, folks. We are over $70 a barrel. And I'm telling you this right now, you better, if you want my opinion, if you want some gains on some money, I've been telling you folks ever since it was $50 a barrel to start getting into some ETFs, start making plays on oil here. There's a lot of reasons. First of all, OPEC has obviously cut production. But secondly, the fact that the president wiped his ass with the Iranian nuke deal also put a shock in the oil markets. And what's going on right now, and we're going to get to it as soon as we can, Israel and Iran seem to be getting into a direct conflict. I mean, we have, I'm going to tell you what I know so far, folks. We first heard of reports of missiles hitting the Golan Heights in Israel. Israel has responded by hitting certain targets within Syria, and now Iran has responded, from what I understand, by hitting certain Israel targets. And I don't know if it's happening yet. I'm looking at the news that's in the True Capitalist Radio chat room, and I don't know if it's happening. I don't know if it's happening. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable, man. Unbelievable. Anyway, you know this is going to make oil go up the roof. Okay? So, I would strongly advise right now, for everybody who's a capitalist and you want to make a little coin, make some money, baby. Oil, alright? Get some oil ETFs. You know, Exxon, some oil producer companies, you name them, baby. It is going up, and we could see $100 a barrel of oil, baby. I mean, it's not out of the question. We're already over $70. Let's go ahead and get to the energy markets. WTI sweet crude is up 33 cents, a percentage increase, and that's just for right now, folks, all right? Right now, just wait a couple hours. Wait till tomorrow morning. Watch. If these goddamn prices tomorrow morning aren't close to $80, I'll be goddamn surprised. I think they may even go over 80. I mean, this is this serious, all right? I mean, there's a major situation going on. I said this on the last broadcast in Australia. There's a major gasoline shortage. So it's already affecting certain Western civilizations, folks. So mark my words. All right, oil. Luckily, America now has its own oil deposit. The problem is we don't have any fucking refineries because this asshole Obama didn't allow anybody to make shit for refineries when he was in power jerking off. So now, even though we're producing all kinds of goddamn oil, we just can't refine it fast enough so that we can turn it into gasoline and put it in our fucking car. Excuse my goddamn French, but you know what? This is my show. I'm independent. I'm not bounded by those fucking Jewish rules that they put me under Blog Talk Radio. I can say what the fuck I want to say. Yeah! Yeah! Feels good, man. Not even joking. Feels good, man. Anyway, current price for WTI sweet crude is $71.47 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. All right, we got Brent crude up 28 cents, a percentage increase of 0.36%. All right, current price for Brent crude is $77.49 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Gasoline is also up 0.20%. Natural gas is the only thing down in the energy sector. It is down 0.11%. And heating oil is up 0.18%. Now let's take a look at the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's take a look at the goddamn metals! Now, let me tell you something about the metals, folks, all right? You may want to entertain a short-term play based upon the instability that's happening right now in Syria, Israel, and Iran. I'm looking at the reports being posted in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. It looks like it's happening. I mean, right now, Damascus is getting bombed to hell, and I'm telling you, Jesus Christ, man. Come on, man! Is it happening? Is it happening? Is it happening? I'm asking you out there. Are you listening? Is it happening? Is what the Grand Masonic Master Mason Albert Pike, is the prophecy coming true? Is it happening? Anyway, let's get to precious metals. We got gold. Gold is down for the meantime, all right? It's down for the meantime, but it will go up. I guarantee you, all right? I mean, with this instability, it will go up. Watch it, boy. Watch it, all right? I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a capitalist. I'm trying to plant seeds out here. Gold is down right now 10 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.01%, closing out gold at $1,312.90 per troy ounce of gold. All right, now we've got silver also down temporarily, and I'm telling you, temporarily. It is down 2 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.11%, closing out silver at $16.52 per troy ounce of silver. Now, let me go ahead and read you the rundown here that I'm gathering, because I'm trying to keep people that are listening to the broadcast up to date with what's going down out there in the Middle East. Right now, the Israel-Syria tension, we've got over 20 rockets fired from Syria into the Golan Heights, Israel province. You've got Israel having a media shutdown. They are preventing their own media from reporting the damage from these Syrian missile strikes. All right, fire exchanges are going on. Israel forces are bombing targets. Second Patriot missile launched from northern Israel. Explosions like hell blasting in Syria. A lot of things happening going on right now, folks. I'm not even kidding. It's happening! It's happening! Watch. I'm telling you all right now. Watch oil, watch gold, baby. Watch oil, watch gold, watch oil, watch gold. I'm telling you this right now. That's why they call this the True Capitalist Radio Show. Anyway, copper is up 0.20%. Platinum is down 0.08%. Let's get to agriculture, shall we, folks? Let's get to agriculture. Grains. Corn is unchanged on the day. Wheat is up 0.15%. Oats is up 0.21%. Rough rice is unchanged. Soybean is up 0.05%. Soybean oil is up 0.03%. And canola is up 0.36%. Let's get to the soft, shall we? Cocoa is down. It is down 0.11%. Coffee.
Hey, dude. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Let's have my coffee. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Let's have my coffee.
Shut up, you stupid freak! Anyway, coffee is down 0.71%. Sugar is down majorly. It is down 2.34%. Now, what's interesting, folks, orange juice is up majorly. It is up 3.25% increase on the day, and that's due to the instability that's happening right now in Brazil. Right now, it is like literal civil unrest happening in Brazil. It is a freaking war zone out there. It's just unstable. It's ridiculous. It is really bad, and the instability is causing concern in the market about the potential yields that could happen out of Brazil, because Brazil, believe it or not, is the number one source for oranges in the world today, all right? All right, number one producer of oranges is Brazil, and because of the instability, that's why we're having 3.25% increase on the day for orange juice. Anyway, folks, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you all, please spread it around like wildfire. Go to the blogs. Go to the social networks. Go to the chat rooms. Go to the message boards and spread it around. Let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live, like I've said, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is now, and I love being independent, baby. I'm not even joking. I love being independent. Type in your browser, ghost.report. Ghost.report, baby. That's where it is. That's where I'm broadcasting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And by the way, even though I may not be broadcasting live, you could still hear you can still hear streams. Excuse me. You can still hear the stream. It'll just be broadcasting old clips of the True Capitalist Radio show, etc. So you can always go to that stream and find something to listen to. That's all I'm saying, all right? We independent now! Woo! And by the way, folks, if you have not done so, please follow me on my only social media. It is gab.ai. You can type that in your browser. Follow me on Gab. And you can follow me under the name Politics Ghost, all right? All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And by the way, I keep forgetting, thank you guys in the True Capitalist Radio chat room, keeping me up to the second with the news that's happening out here in the Middle East. And if you want to be here in the chat room with us, all you got to do is check out my Gab! Look at my Gab! Go to my Gab account right now, Politics Ghost, and click subscribe for premium content. All right, click subscribe for premium content, and once you do, private message me on Gab with your Discord name, your Discord chat name, and I will give you a exclusive invitation into the True Capitalist Radio chat room, folks. You got to come in here. It's a chat room like none other. Let's just put it that way. What's going on in the chat room? Now that we got that all the way, let's go ahead and continue on with the markets before we fall back on any other time, all right? Orange juice, once again, is up 3.25%. We've got cotton up 0.56%. We've got lumber down 0.20%. We've got rubber up 0.57%. And ethanol is down 0.47%. Let's go ahead and get to livestock, shall we? Live cattle is up it's down. Shit. Live cattle is down. Let's keep those goddamn steak prices low, baby. It is down 0.59%. We've got cattle feeder. It is down 0.71%. And once again, folks, I know I keep reminding people around this time, but it's very important. We're trying to make America great again. If you happen to see any fat, disgusting cellulite dripping off their goddamn ass cheek, hover around moving bastards out here in the supermarkets, in the shopping malls, instead of confronting them, instead of trying to shame them, all you gotta do is go and pass right by them. Pass right by them and say, "Embo." Simple as that. They'll eventually get the point. They'll eventually get the point. Pass right by him and say, "Fat, greasy-ass, smelly, stinky Hembo." Simple as that. Simple as goddamn that. Anyway, lean hog is up, and I can't believe it's up. It is up 0.36% on the day, and that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, alright? Woo! Anyway, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me on this Wednesday edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. I'm excited, and the reason I'm excited, I'm independent now. I'm independent now, baby. I'm loving this. I'm loving this, man. Now, before we move on with the rest of the broadcast, I think everybody knows what time it is. Hold on a second. Well, I think it's time for another drink. First of all, I haven't even had a drink yet. I'm drinking the ice that I put in here because I'm a little thirsty. I'm a little parched, to say the least. But instead of doing that, let's get a scotch bottle in here. Let's get a little scotch going on. What do we have here? We got Glenfiddich. Glenfiddich. Woo, yeah. And we're almost out on this one, man. We're gonna... Oh, man. Love on the rocks, because it feels so good, yeah. Being a capitalist, doing what I want to do, yeah. Anyway, folks, I want to say cheers to all those that are listening in to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, the new True Capitalist Radio broadcast, the independent True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Let me tell you something, it feels good, man. And listen, I'm not making as much cash. I'm not making any cash right now. But either way, I don't really care. All right? I don't really care. I like being independent, man. I have no Jewish rules I gotta follow. You know what I'm saying? I have no you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about stuff.
I don't think that you can say that.
What, poshole? I can't say poshole?
No, because I'm a poshole, and I may die one day of HIV positive. So I don't want to be reminded for the fact that I took bad meat in the can, okay? You hater. I'm going to take you off the air. I'm going to pull certain episodes of yours off the air. Okay, so don't call me a poshole. Don't call me a poshole.
Shut up! Shut up! Anyway, let me go ahead and take a sip of this. I want to say cheers first and foremost to the inner circle. I want to say cheers to the True Capitalist Radio chat room that's chilling in here and giving me up to the second, baby, news. And I want to say, and hey, if you just subscribed, please private message me on Gab, and I will send you a invitation to the chat room. I got a lot of people saying they just subscribed. Make sure to private message me. I'll do that while the show's happening. But anyway, I want to say cheers to the greatest president in American history, and I'm talking about none other than Donald Trump. MAGA, bitches! MAGA! Good stuff, man. Good goddamn stuff. I barely have I'm almost done with this damn scotch bottle. Might as well go ahead and kill it, to say the least. Now, let's go ahead, I guess, and get to the part of the broadcast where we're doing shout-outs, if you will. We're doing, Jesus Christ. Let's do some damn chat room shout-outs. For all those folks that don't know, this is the part of the broadcast where I'm giving people shout-outs out here. And now I'm looking in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. All of a sudden, everybody's coming into the chat room. All of a sudden, they're changing their names into obscure, obscene garbage. That's great. That's just dandy. Anyway, I'm going to take some chat room shout-outs, and then we're going to move on and do some Gab shout-outs. So, let's go ahead and get to those shout-outs right now! What's going on, Spectre? What's going on to Uncle Bernie's Lemonade Party? Shut up. We got Tub Guy with his stupid damn Dogecoin freaking meme. We've got Trump and Capitalist Revenge. What the hell does that mean? True Mercantilism Radio. What the hell does that mean? Tiki Totems got torched. What the fuck? What the hell are y'all talking about? The Nagasaki of Israel. Oh, come on. The Nagasaki of Israel. Come on, let's not go there. Syrian glass parking lot. Oh, man. Look, we're just barely getting into this conflict, bro, all right? Let's gather the information before you sick, macabre assholes start trolling. All right? Good God. Who else do we have here? We got Syrian barbecue party. Good God, man. Come on, listen to me, man. Look. Let's stop with the macabre fucking jokes. I'm serious, man, all right? I'm serious about Syria. Stop the macabre jokes. I'm serious about Syria. Anyway, we got Stagio in the house. We got Sparked in the house. Santa Ana wore Crockett skin hat. Yeah, shove it up your fucking head. Say didn't do that, that freaking fucking Mexican. God damn it. You're fucking lying and shut up. God damn it. I got a fucking mess in here, man. God damn it. This crap. Look at this garbage. Thanks a lot. Damn it. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you fucks. Don't make fun of the Texas martyrs. Alright? And if you are, why don't you come down here to Texas, you faggots? Alright? Come down here to Texas, you fucking faggot! Hey, that's one of those words I can say, right? You know what? I could say faggot now without worrying about getting like some LGBT fucking bullshit, right? I'm sorry, look, I don't mean anything derogatory towards that. It's just one of those words, you know? Like, you can just say it, and it's just like impactful. It's like, right in your face. It's like, hey, that's a faggy shirt you got on, you fucking faggot! I mean, it's just an impactful word like fuck. You know that? You could use the word fuck for anything, you know? Anyway, listen, I don't know. I'm going off keister. You see, you people have made me as degenerate as you are, man. Good God. Anyway, BJ's for Dogecoin and Tron. Yeah, real funny, you idiot. We got Okasaurus, non-kosher Israel barbecue tonight. Oh, good God. Who the hell did that? My son's mulatto. My son's not a mulatto. Shut up, you idiot, all right? Don't even go there. Don't talk about my family. I don't know how many times I got to tell you idiots that. We got Metaform, we got Man Bear Pig, we got Johnny Fremont, we got Jew Too High Ghost. Jew Too High, you assholes. Shut up. Shove a matzo ball in your ass. Israel Oven Baking Incorporated. Ah, good God. Why are y'all doing this, man? I mean, this could be a potential prelude to World War III, and here you assholes are using this as an opportunity to troll, for Christ's sake. I mean, what kind of macabre assholes are we producing in this goddamn country, man? Good God! Look at this, Israel Cremation Corporation. Look at this. Look at this. Israel Mushroom Cloud. Israel got baby boomed. I mean, good God, come on! God damn it! Come on, you piece of crap! Give me a goddamn break, man! What is this crap? What kind of macabre crap are you people trying to shove out your shit funnels, for Christ's sake? You people are sick, man. You people need some fucking help. I'm telling you that. You all know that, right? I'm sure you all know that. I'm sure you all freaking know that. Anyway, we got Holden Capitalist. We've got Hitler's Anvil. Hitler's Anvil. Hey, amigo, don't harsh my mellow. Hey, listen, man, that was the last show, all right? I was under the influence of tetrahydrocannabinol. I was subjecting myself to the devil's lettuce so that you don't have to, okay? You should be appreciative about that instead of fucking with me about it, all right? Ghost Lincoln Rockwell. Oh, shut up, you stupid moron. Explosive Syrian cupcakes. Shut up. Oh, hey, by the way, hold on. Where's Mrs. Ghost? Hold on. Where's Mrs.? All right, she's over there. I want to be honest with you guys, all right? That cupcake broad actually gave me some, well, she didn't give it to me. She claimed that it was for me and Mrs. Ghost, and that she was making them for, quote, Mother's Day. Now, I haven't told Mrs. Ghost this because, first of all, if I tell Mrs. Ghost, she's not going to let me she's not going to let me hook it up with the freaking cupcakes. I mean, just this broad, she makes some decent freaking cupcakes, to say the goddamn least, all right? She isn't that goddamn bad. I mean, good God. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, hold on, I had to hit him. I had to hide him. Put him in a fucking drawer and shit. Like I'm hiding a fucking porn stash. But here they are. She put them in like a little freaking plastic container and everything. I've been sneaking these out. Don't tell Mrs. Ghost this shit, man. Thanks for reminding me about cupcakes, man. I'm telling you, thanks for reminding me about the cupcakes. Oh, man. Hey, cheers to the cupcakes, baby. Oh. Oh, my God. I'm sorry I'm taking a cupcake break. Well, good God. If you were fucking taste these fucking cupcakes, man, they're freaking great! I'm probably making my pancreas go 100 miles an hour. Let me wash it down with some scotch. They're like crack, man. I'm not even joking. They're great. Anyway, listen, I'm sorry. Sorry I took a cupcake break there. Anyway, where the hell was I? Oh, yeah. I was doing shout-outs, all right? All right, what do we have here? We've got Cyber Necro. We've got Copernicus. What the hell does that mean? We've got Cellist in the house. What's going on, the Capitalist Chris? How you doing, man? Newest member of the True Capitalist Radio chat room. Just joined right now. What's going on? We got Barbara Bush first, Mrs. Ghost next. Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. All right, shut up. Bowie slept through it. You're talking about David Bowie slept through it, boy? He had the flu! He had the fucking flu! What are you talking about? And even though those Mexicans came in, you know what he did? He gave at least 2 or 3 of those goddamn Mexicans his Bowie knife. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. You son of a bitch. Anyway, we got Blackjack. We got BJ for Dote. We already said that. Get out of it. Get back in the bus, you asshole. We've got Birds of Prey, Beer Force, Arbiter. American Goys will die for Israel. Oh, shut up, all right? Just shut up. We got what was it? Amwi Taded. I don't understand what the hell that means. BN King and 6 million more. Oh, 6 million more? 6 million? Oh, come on, man. All right, look, I'm glad that's the last one for the True Capitalist Radio chat room, for heaven's sake. Let's go ahead and move on to the Gab shout-out, shall we? All right, and if you want a Gab shout-out live right here on the broadcast, all you have to do is like the first post on my Gab account, the post that states True Capitalist Radio is now live. Listen in, or listen live, I should say. Go ahead and like that post. True Capitalist Radio, now live. Listen live. If you like that post right now, I will give you a Gab shout-out live right here on the broadcast, right here and now. And let's go ahead and get to some Gab shout-outs right now. We've got the green leader in the place. Sam the Jihadi Houston, you son of a bitch. Don't even fucking disrespect Sam Houston like that, man. That dude was a Texas hero. Do you understand that? He was a Texas hero. Cupcakes are an aphrodisiac? Is that for real? Is that why that bitch keeps giving me cupcakes? Let me know. Anyway, you got chaos in the house. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Barbecued Syrian Soviet. Barbecued Syrian Soviet. That was very original. 99 cents, but a Jew ain't one. Oh, good God, come on! Come on! 99 cents, but a Jew ain't one. Get that crap out of here! I mean, come on, man! Come on! We got Donald Duck. I don't know what the hell he's doing here. What's going on, Donald Duck? Pay me to call you, $2.99 a minute. By the way, if you want to call up, you can call up right now. You all know that, right? I mean, you know, the phone line is open if you want to, you know, hook it up right now. As a matter of, somebody's calling! Somebody's calling! Uh-oh! Oh, let's do this. See what's up.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio's official hotline.
Uh-oh, we got somebody.
Extension number 1. You have a call waiting. To accept, press 1.
Let's press 1.
Press 2.
Oh, what the hell? No, come on! Their credit card was declined! Don't call me if you don't have a credit card, you son of a bitch. It's only 99 cents a minute, for Christ's sake. It's only 99 cents! That's the only thing I can do to monetize this show! Give me a freaking break, man. They dropped the freaking... good God. Anyway, listen. If you want to call, it's only 99 cents a minute, okay? I put it down to 99 cents, so it's not going to be that bad, all right? I mean, I've seen some of you people go on these damn in-real live streams on Twitch and on YouTube and pay $5 just to say the word nigger. All right? Oh! Whoa! Did I just say a whoa? Oh! Oh! Did I just say that? I guess I can say that, right? I mean, I'm not saying that to be derogatory. I'm actually very, I'm very aware of the black strife. You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I've seen you guys in real life, the Twitch crap and the YouTube crap, the Streamlabs crap. You're paying $5, $10 so that you can just say some stupid crap like faggot or, you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna go punch your fart box and stupid shit like that. So give me a break. Good God! Listen, I was not saying the N-word to be derogatory in any capacity. So if you idiots are going to try to use that against me, I am not a racist, okay? What I am is I am a freedom of speech advocate, okay? I'm a freedom of speech advocate. Remember when we used to be able to say whatever the hell we wanted to say, and it really didn't matter? You know, and people would just be like, heh, or, you know what, fuck you, asshole, and that's it. Anyway, you want to give me a call right now, all right? And you can call me anytime during the show, 1-800-685-7914. And all you have to do is push your credit card information in, and once your credit card is accepted, they will connect you straight to me, and you will be here live on the broadcast, and you can tell me anything you want. You can ask me anything you want. You can talk about anything you want, all right? Now, look, you assholes, look, you people in the chat room, shut up. I'm not being racist, man. I'm a melting pot of friendship. I'm a nice guy. God damn it, man. Don't even go there, man. All of you, just don't go there. I mean, come on, man. Good God, man. Seriously, enough. All right? I didn't mean to say... Look, I meant to say it, but I didn't mean to say it in any kind of derogatory... You know... It's like you can't say words anymore. Oh, my God, I'm triggered. I'm not even saying it in a hateful manner. I understand the black strife. I mean, I've made, criticisms in compassion of black strife many times. It's just unfortunate the blacks themselves can't get it. I'm not a racist. Shut up, you assholes in the goddamn chat room. Shut your mouth. I am not a racist, man. Okay, so I said nigger, okay, one time. Now I said it twice, okay? I didn't say it in a goddamn bad context, you son of a bitch. I'm just trying to be a pro-freedom of speech advocate out here. Look at my own chat room. My own chat room's calling me some kind of a fucking grand dragon or some crap. Listen, y'all just shut up, alright? I am not a goddamn grand dragon. Just shut up. Let me take my fucking drink, man. You guys are pissing me off. Supposed to be taking goddamn Gab shout-outs right now. Who else do we got here? What do we have here? What do we have? We've got Viet Squirtin' Nom. Shut up. Alright, shut up. I know what you mean by that. Shut up. If y'all don't remember that story, thank God you don't, alright? Anyway, we got Oy vey, bolt it down. What the hell does that mean? BJ's for Dentacoin to buy dentures. Shut up, alright? I've got all my freaking teeth. I just want some golden diamonds, baby. I want to talk and sparkle, you know? When I talk, I sparkle. We've got Kill Diz Negro over here. Oh, shut up, man. Now, listen, let's stop doing that, alright? Let's stop doing that. Pay 99 cents to play any splice. Listen, don't call up here playing splices, bro. Seriously, alright? Do not call up here playing splices, you sorry sacks of crap. Say something if you're going to call me, alright? Say something if you're going to call me. We got Aaron in the place. We got Iran bombs Ghost House. Yeah, shut up. The Irans ain't going to do shit. They ain't going to do nothing, boy. You understand that? We got Mrs. Ghost the Cuck Queen. Look, shut up. Nobody's cucking nobody. Shut up! Ghost Yamaka got lit up by Syria. Look, I'm not a freaking Jew. I know that many of you people think I'm Jewish or something. I'm not a Jew. Just because I'm a good capitalist doesn't automatically make me a fucking Jew, alright? I use yarmulkes for coffee filters. Everybody knows that, for Christ's sake. Who else do we have? We got Crackhead on the air. Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. We got the Wall Street Trucker. We've got the Yellow Smile of Texas. Shut up. Shut up. We've got Subterranean Reaper King. We've got Chris Hyde. We got J.J. Jameson in the place. Vaping Unicorn. Enemy Gab. Oh, man, don't tell me these enemy pricks have made it to Gab. Don't tell me these... oh my God. Don't tell me these enemy pricks have made it to Gab. Anyway, we got Cayman Cider. Cayman Cider's in the house. Who else do we have here? We've got Dead Pools. Look, stop with Enemy Gab, alright? Did somebody actually make an Enemy Gab? Are you serious? Hold on. We got somebody calling. We got somebody calling the line here. What do we got?
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio's official hotline.
We got somebody calling the line.
Extension number 1. You have a call waiting.
What? Why do you keep hanging up, you Jew bastards? I didn't mean to say Jew bastards. You idiot bastards! I'm sorry. It's these idiots. I'm watching them in the chat room, man. They're making me say all this shit, man. I'm sorry. But good God, why are you even calling up? And if you're gonna call up, use a valid credit card, man! Use a valid credit card! Oh my God. Wait a minute, hold on. Look at my... Oh no, Gab, don't tell me, no! No, look at my Gab! Check out my Gab! Don't tell me Gab is submitting to enemy! Don't tell me that Gab is submitting to fucking Look at my Gab, man! Look at my fucking... Ah, damn it! Gab, why, man? Why? Why are you doing this, man? We don't need this goddamn cartoon worshipping shit. That's all we need, right? That's all we need. Great. Fucking great. Anyway, I'm moving on with the broadcast. I'm not you know what? Enough of you people that want all these shout outs and all this crap. Go shove it up your ass. Alright? Go shove it up your goddamn ass. Anyway, look. I had a whole plan for this show here. Got production notes here. But now I'm in such a pissed off mood now that Gab is going the way of a goddamn enemy. Listen. We don't need assholes who think that cartoons is something cool. You understand? Cartoons are for children. And yet we have fucking 20-something, 30-something, 40-something-year-old fanboys of freaking anime. We don't need that in the Gab community. I mean, does everybody agree? We don't need these sick folks in the community. I'm just saying. My God. Freaking anime on Gab. What's next? Eckenwald? Is Kurt Eckenwald going to come on? Is that what we got? Kurt Eckenwald going on, for Christ's sake? Oh my God. Anyway, look. Let's move on, all right? I'm so that's just so disappointing, Gab. All right, that's just so disappointing. What's next? My little pony, my little pony, my little pony. Is that next, Gab? Is that next? Oh my God. Anyway, listen. All right. Let's move on here, okay? Now, I want to talk a little bit about the president now that we've gotten all that out of the way, okay? I know that we should be talking a little bit about some international relations. I know that we have this Israel-Syrian debacle going on. But let's just talk a little bit about the president, and then we'll move on to other things. We got a lot of things to talk about on the agenda here. Now, first and foremost, I want to talk about the fact that the president stuck by his word and withdrew from the Iranian nuke deal. And you know, what really pisses me off is that this Iranian nuke deal was nothing more than a pure submission by the United States to Iran itself. The whole the whole nuke deal itself was criminalistic, to say the least. What do we give them? Over $250 billion? $1.5 billion upfront in cash? Give me a break. We got somebody calling in. Let's see if they can hook it up here.
Ghost from True Capitalist
Got somebody calling.
Official hotline.
Extension number 1. You have a call waiting.
All right.
You are now connected.
Oh,
Say
finally.
hello.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, is this Ghost?
This is Ghost.
Oh, man. Am I the first one?
You're the second one. The pet Mexican called up here before, but what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much. Just wanted to call in and say I'm enjoying the show. Pretty good.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you for listening in, calling in. Is there anything that's on your mind that you want to talk about?
Man, I don't know. This whole Iran thing with Israel and stuff's pretty intense. Kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this could potentially prelude to World War III, to say the least, man. I mean, it first started off with Israel indiscriminately bombing Syria, and now you've got Syria striking back, you've got potentially Iran striking back. I mean, what's the culmination of this, man? And what side do you think America is going to take?
Man, I don't know, 'cause I mean, I would think that Trump would much rather side with the Israelis, but that oil, this is a big deal, man. It could be pretty serious. I don't really know.
No, it is pretty serious, to say the least. I mean, what is Israel trying to gain by indiscriminately bombing Syria and trying to goat Iran into a war?
I don't know. It's just like they just have so much pent-up anger for. I don't even know. It's just kind of ridiculous. I think it's over the top. They need to relax a little bit, just figure it out. At least bomb like actual military installations instead of just civilians and random people. Just kind of just unfair to those people who some of them can't even control what they're dealing with. That they can't control, that they're under this oppressive regime like this. I mean, it's not their fault.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. Hey, you want to discuss anything else? It's your time, man.
Well, let me think. Not really. I just, but thanks for taking my call. It's pretty nice.
No problem, man. You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Let me just give a shout out to the whole chat room. Yeah, guys, it's going pretty good. Keeping me up to date with the news. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Thank
man.
You,
hey, you're talking about the True Capitalist Radio chat room?
Of course.
All right, man. Hey, thank you for being a part of the True Capitalist Radio chat room, and thank you for calling up, man. You be cool.
All right, dude. See ya.
Thanks a lot, man. All right, well, then we got our first caller for the day. Thank you very much. And like I said, folks, anybody can call in at any time. Even though I'm in the middle of talking about Donald Trump and wiping his derriere with the goddamn Iranian nuke deal, which he should have, I'm glad he ripped it up and wiped his ass with it, because that deal, like Trump has suggested many times, is the worst deal in deal-making history. The worst deal in deal-making history. As I stated before we got the call, we gave Iran over $250 billion. All right, first and foremost, and we sent $1.5 billion on a plane in cash. In cash! I mean, what are we doing? Underground mafioso drug deals, for Christ's sake? I mean, what the hell's going on? Anyway, regardless, I'm glad the president has done this, and an unfortunate byproduct of it is the rise in oil. And I want to be completely honest with you, folks. I have suggested ever since the Syrian strikes back in early 2016 that the new in 2017, not 2016, 2017, the modus operandi of the foreign policy of America is to pit Saudi Arabia and Iran against each other in a war. And the reason is because, let's be honest, you've got about, 1.4 billion Muslims on the planet. And just on a mere numbers game, let's just say 10% of them, just 10, let's just say for the sake of argument, 10% of them are radicalized, 10% of them believe in jihad and that sort of thing. Just do the math. What's 10% of 1.2 billion? And that's how many Islamic jihadist radicals, and that's just a very conservative guesstimate, are roaming the earth at this point in time. So, instead of actually confronting the Islamic question, what the foreign policy makers in the United States foreign policy team, I guess, whoever is creating foreign policy out here, they're now trying to pit Iran and Saudi Arabia against one another. Now, the funny thing about Iran, and the prime reason that the president withdrew from this Iranian nuke deal, was because Iran is a big, humongous supporter. A humongous supporter for terrorism throughout the world. I mean, it's one of the things that it knows how to do. I mean, lest we forget that we've got Iran, who has funded Hezbollah for I don't know how many years, which Hezbollah has now taken over Lebanon, most of Lebanon. You've got Iran, who has also supported and aided financially the Houthis in Yemen. Now the Houthis in Yemen have now taken over the country. I can go on and on. This is what Iran likes to do. It utilizes the old Soviet Union model by creating mini satellite states so that the Iranian government can conduct operations without necessarily having its own hands directly involved in it. Now, right now, what's happening on two different fronts with Iran is we've got Hezbollah or actually three different fronts. Hezbollah in Lebanon. We've got the Houthis that are being backed up financially and militarily by Iran in Yemen. And we've got the Iranian positions in Syria. Now, Iran is in Syria because it's trying to protect Bashar al-Assad because, for whatever reason, the Iranians and Bashar al-Assad have this buddy-buddy relationship, and that's why they are heavily positioned throughout Syria. Now, what's interesting is that you have an ally in Russia, which is also backing up certain positions of Iran in the area of Syria that is now being bombed by Israel. And what's interesting is that even though you have this supposed relationship between Iran and Iran and Russia, Russia is not doing anything to Israel, indiscriminately bombing Syrian targets that are specifically targeting Iran and Iranian positions. Hence, why you're seeing all this exchange of missiles and gunfire and all this stuff going on right now in the Middle East. I mean, as we reported at the beginning of the show, we started seeing missiles hit the Golan Heights area in Israel. Israel has now responded by hitting up areas in Syria, Damascus, other cities, specifically targeting positions of not only Bashar al-Assad, but Iran. And we are now having Iran, from what I'm gathering here in the chat room, we now have Iran sending bombs or sending missiles over into Israel. We've got Patriot missiles deployed in Israel. As a matter of fact, there's a media blackout of the Golan Heights. Israel is not allowing their own media. They're not allowing their own media to report on the damage that's been left behind by the missiles that have come in from Syria. So, this is a very interesting situation to say the least. Now, once again, I came into this broadcast criticizing those on the alt-right, those that are white nationalists, because every time there is a Syria bombing, especially if America does it, all of a sudden America is this bad, Jewish conspiracy all of a sudden. How dare America bomb Syria and bomb Assad? He's a nationalist, and Russia, you're trying to provoke Russia. The Jews are trying to take down Russia. Russia's a white Christian nationalist nation. No, it's not, you morons. All right? How come there is no air activity from Russia during this whole situation that's happening right now between Syria, Israel, and Iran? How come there is no Russian air activity, white nationalists and alt-righters? How come there's no Russian air activity to stop the bombings from Israel or to back up their supposed ally in Iran? Nothing! 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 So what are you goddamn white nationalists and alt-righters going to say to that? What are the Andrew Anglins and the goddamn Christopher Crane Nazi Cantwells and the Weaves, what are they going to say now? What's the fucking Alex Joneses of the world going to say now? Stupid! You people are idiots, man! I'm not even joking, man. You people are morons. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off keister there, but that's what's going on right now in the Middle East, and we're not hearing anything about it. We're not hearing anything about it whatsoever. So where's Russia? Where's Russia? Probably sipping on some vodka with a fucking thumb up its ass. Anyway, we got another call here. Let's see if we can get connected.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio's official hotline.
Extension number 1. You have a call waiting. You are now connected. Say hello.
What's up, man? Welcome to True Capitalist Radio.
Hey, what's up, Ghost? Hey, it's Capitalist Chris.
Hey, what's up, Capitalist Chris? How you doing? You're the newest member of the True Capitalist Radio chat room. Welcome, and welcome to the show.
Hey, you're goddamn right, man. I just want to give you a couple calls, man, or a call, really. I want to talk to you about this potential bombing of Israel. Oh, they hit Damascus, I'm guessing?
Yeah, go ahead. Give us your 411.
All right, so I'm a service member, just throwing that out there, but I want everyone to understand that there's going to be subsequent actions and consequences for what's happening right now. So Israel being our number one ally, apart from Jordan, apart from Kuwait, apart from, I would say Iraq and Afghanistan, but let's be honest, that ain't going to happen anytime soon. And what I want people to understand is this could very well pull reserves. This could pull lots of people in the inactive ready reserves to serve, because this is potentially World War III we're talking about.
Yeah, because we would potentially have to back up Israel, right?
Absolutely. I mean, there's no way around it. Like, we have I would say it's written, but I mean, it's like an unwritten pact with Israel stating that, we got your back, that's our foothold. If we didn't have Iraq, if we didn't have Afghanistan, we'd have Israel. That's our foothold, and we owe it to them. But I will say, the IDF is nothing to fuck with. I mean, I can say that because you're on Blog Talk Radio, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion, man.
No, hey, I really do appreciate your opinion. So, I mean, in your opinion, since you are a serviceman, and thank you for your service, what is the percentage of actual men being deployed from the United States and being positioned in some areas of the Middle East, even more intensely than we have now?
Okay, I mean, that's pretty sensitive material, but obviously I'm not privileged to that information. But like, I would honestly say that in the foreseeable future, we can definitely start seeing boots on the ground in Israel for the first time. I mean, we have an embassy, but I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for them to say, all right, we're gonna have starting brigades or ships. I mean, we already have ships in the area, but I can start seeing brigades moving into Israel, and that being not a deployment, but I could see that being a temporary duty station or TDS.
Unreal, man. Hey, do you have anything else you want to add, or any shout-outs or anything, man?
No real shout-outs, just the inner circle. You guys are always great, and just be on the lookout, because this affects not just the service, but it affects every single one of us in the United States and our allies.
Yeah, no kidding. The last thing we want is another war in the Middle East that's going to cost us blood and treasure, right?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Thank you very much for calling.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, just keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. You be cool, and thank you once again.
Hey, already. Be good, man.
All right, man. Thank you. All right, well, we're getting callers into the True Capitalist Radio hotline. And I appreciate it. Like I said, at any time, anybody can call the hotline and break right in, and we can go ahead and discuss whatever issues that you want to discuss. Or if you just want to call up and say I'm a jerk or whatever it is that you want to do, you can give me a call. It's 99 cents. And if you're acting as though, oh, my God, 99 cents, why are you doing that? You're a Jew. Hey, assholes. I'm not getting paid for this broadcast anymore, all right? I got to monetize it in some kind of capacity, all right? I'm not getting paid, all right? I mean, this is 3 hours of broadcasting time, for Christ's sake. 99 cents, man. I mean, freaking strippers, get paid more than that on nickel night, all right? Just get the hell out of here, all right? Anyway, look, let me move on. I know that everybody wants to talk about the Israel-Syria situation. It's potentially very, very hairy. But let me move on, folks. Aside from the president withdrawing from the Iranian nuke deal, which I believe was a great deal, and not to mention, why isn't John Kerry being brought to justice? Why isn't he not have handcuffs when he's clearly breaking the Logan Act? Did y'all hear that John Kerry was taking it upon himself now that he's a private citizen and no longer a public servant, he took it upon himself to travel to Iran in an attempt to salvage this ridiculous Iran nuke deal that he culminated, that he produced, that he designed, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, give me a break, Kerry. You should be in jail. As a matter of fact, everybody that culminated this stupid Iran deal should be in jail because we basically got extorted in the Iran deal, folks. Let's just be honest, all right? We got extorted. The Obama administration gave Iran $250+ billion so that they can stop their nuclear weapon production. I mean, give me a break. I mean, no wonder North Korea was flexing nuts. I mean, doesn't it make sense now that North Korea was now flexing nuts with ballistic missiles and nukes because it wanted to get paid Iran style, all right? I mean, just like the president focuses on every time he talks about this Iran nuke deal, aside from it costing $250 billion of taxpayer money, $1.5 billion of it was paid to him in cash. We sent a plane with $1.5 billion in cash to Iran so that they could culminate this deal. I mean, it is ridiculous, and I'm glad we're no longer in it. And as a matter of fact, it was a nothing burger of a deal. It's not even as if the IAEA, which is the International Atomic Energy Agency, or any kind of UN inspectors, nobody credible was in any of the facilities to truly inspect if these people were or were not weaponizing uranium or producing any kind of nuclear material in Iran. I mean, a part of the Iran nuke deal that Kerry designed, John Kerry, was the fact that Iran was going to self-inspect itself. Oh yeah, that's gonna pan out great, isn't it? Yeah, self-inspecting themselves, Iran. I mean, this is why the president completely just wiped his ass with this nuke deal. All right? That's why. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, self-inspecting themselves, Iran self-inspecting themselves. Give me a break. And they've already said that they've been defying the goddamn deal. They already said now, after the president suggested that it's no longer obliging the deal, that's going to enrich uranium. And to be honest with you folks, Iran is a nothing burger. All right? Aside from them being able to fund terrorism, like I said, they're funding the Houthis in Yemen, which is giving Saudi Arabia a pretty good feat as an adversary. Let's just say that. They've got the the Hezbollah in Lebanon. You should look at, if you have a chance, look at one of the old speeches of the Hezbollah leader named Nasrallah. Nasrallah literally will have 300,000 or 400,000 people chanting and watching and crying, and I mean, I'm not even joking. He has these Hezbollah followers completely fundamentally hypnotized. I mean, these people are willing to die for Nasrallah. As a matter of fact, that's what they chant. Whenever they have a Hezbollah little rally and Nasrallah talks to the people, that's what they chant, that they will die for Nasrallah. That's what they chant. I will die for Nasrallah. We will die for Nasrallah. So I'm telling you this right now. It's getting really hairy. And last but not least, they've got positions, and I'm talking Iran, they've got positions in Syria that are not only protecting Bashar al-Assad and helping him sustain power, but are also backing up positions by Russia, which are supposed to be Iran's ally. And now that you've got Israel indiscriminately bombing Syria and bombing Iranian positions, and Russia not doing anything, I wonder how they're going to react to this kind of catch-22, to say the least. It's very interesting here, very interesting to say the least. Anyway, let's move on. We got a lot of things to talk about, and I've been a little long-winded in this broadcast. All right, now let's talk a little bit about North Korea. Now, aside from Trump implementing peace through strength and basically being the key figure in bringing both North and South Korea together in the Summit of the Koreas, which was a historical a historical event, to say the least. Well, aside from that, the date between the meeting of Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un is set. And aside from that, the president sent the newly Secretary of State, Pompeo, to North Korea. And according to the president, Pompeo has got a hold and put on a United States plane 3 hostages that were held captive in North Korea that were United States citizens. So, major capitulation happening on the North Korean side. I actually believe that North Korea is for real. I mean, did you all see the summit of the Koreas, man? I mean, it looked genuine to me that Kim Jong-un wants to make some kind of an attempt at reunification of the Koreas. I mean, that was a historic event. And look, they're talking about giving Donald Trump the Nobel Peace Prize. Why not? Why not? Those assholes at the Nobel Committee gave that idiot Barack Obama the Nobel Peace Prize for doing nothing! For doing nothing but being the affirmative action president of the United States of America. Because let's be honest, that's why most people voted for Barack Obama. I remember the white people back then. You know, I bet if we voted for a black president, we would definitely be putting a dent in racial hatred. It would show that America is mature enough to have a black president. And are you kidding me? This goddamn president, Barack Obama, has thrown America back in race relations, economics, politics, and sociality 50 years, for Christ's sake, man, because of his policies. And let's be honest, folks, the reason that he did such extreme policies is because he hated the country. He hated America. Every goddamn policy that Barack Obama enacted destroyed this country. Threw this country backwards, for Christ's sake. Made this country a goddamn almost complete welfare state, in which the majority of the people that were out there were just collecting entitlements, collecting welfare, collecting the government dole. Thank God Donald Trump came into power, because now private enterprise is superseding the public sector like it should be. But getting back to Secretary of State Pompeo, in the air right now with 3 United States hostages in North Korea, just shows that they, and I'm talking about North Korea, is capitulating to the United States. And as I stated, if Donald Trump doesn't get the Nobel Peace Prize for this, you know that they are just straight haterade, baby. Straight haterade. You know it and I know it. Alright? He brought the freaking Koreas together, for Christ's sake, man. Remember, they've been ignoring North Korea ever since they didn't, and I'm talking about the government, they didn't oblige the Joint Framework Agreement of 1994. Okay? They've been ignoring the North Korean problem ever since then, for heaven's sake. So come on, man. Give my president the recognition that he deserves. Alright? This president, I'm talking about Donald Trump, has been the pro-American president, probably pro-American that I've ever seen any president in my goddamn lifetime, to say the least. I mean, good God, wake up, folks. Wake up. Anyway, 2 a.m, they're expecting Pompeo's jet to land in the United States, and it's going to land with the 3 U.S. hostages that were released from North Korea, and they're going to be greeted, believe it or not, by the president, by the vice president, and it's going to be a historic moment. I hope that I can stay up late enough to watch it, because I definitely want to see it. I mean, this is my president here, man. I mean, how much more does Donald Trump have to do for this country before liberals start realizing that all this ridiculous, misguided hatred for the man is for naught, is for nothing? Alright? I mean, seriously, how much more good does this man have to do for this country, for this world? You know, once the summit of the Koreas happened, all of a sudden, peace is no longer an option for the left. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Did y'all hear all the criticism from the left when this idea that the Koreas could potentially be unified or come together with a meeting, or there could be a meeting between Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un? Did you hear the leftist media?
Oh, well, this could be rather dangerous. I don't know if Donald Trump should be necessarily talking to Kim Jong-un.
I mean, whatever happened to these leftists and give peace a chance? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened? I mean, this just goes to show you that these leftists are mindless and they're idiots. Let me give you an example of how idiotic these leftists are. Okay? Let me move on to another subject. Let's talk about Gina Haspel, this woman who has attempted to be nominated by the president to head the CIA. The first woman to head the CIA, and guess who's giving her the most grief? Guess who's giving her the most opposition? The left. The Democrats. Did y'all hear the testimony this morning? I mean, it was utterly ridiculous that a woman like this, all right, first woman to be nominated as the head of the CIA, had to take this kind of grief from the damn left, okay? Because what I find really ironic about this is that the reason that they're in opposition of Gina Haspel being the head of the CIA was because of her role in the CIA secret sites and torture during the first several years post 9/11. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember the Attorney General Gonzalez at the time gave the president legal authority to just go out and torture? Remember? And we started torturing people. We tortured Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and all these people. Well, all of a sudden, miraculously, we're not torturing anymore, and all that activity that took part during that time is taboo. It's bad. Oh my God, we can't nominate Gina Haspel because of her role in this thing. I mean, where the hell were you leftists when George W. Bush was enacting the laws for this shit to be even legal, you stupid leftist? Where were you leftists when they pushed the Patriot Act? Where the hell were you leftists when they shoved the fucking TSA down our throats so they can legally molest our children? You hypocritical leftist bastards! All of you leftists, you're hypocrites! Where were you? Where were you when they were doing this goddamn crap as law? When they were creating this crap as law to begin with? Where were you fucking holier than thou leftists? Where were you? And you know what I find funny? These Democrats, these leftists, these liberals, they're in opposition to the first woman CIA head of the CIA. Meanwhile, whenever they put George W. Bush Jr. on the air, all of a sudden the liberals are like, yay, look, it's George W. Bush Jr. and he's talking against Trump. I love George W. Bush Jr. I want to see him again, and I want him to talk against Trump. Yeah, I remember. I mean, are you kidding me? Do y'all remember the liberals during George W. Bush's tenure, for Christ's sake? Do y'all remember all those fucking protests? I mean, good God, this is liberal lunacy I'm talking about. This is the liberal lunacy that we're dealing with in America, in Western civilization, for Christ's sake, man. It's lunacy! I mean, how in the hell can these liberals be against Gina Haspel from being the head of the CIA because of her supposed role in secret sites and torture during the first several years post 9/11, when the same assholes, alright, the same goddamn leftist assholes allowed George W. Bush to turn America into a goddamn damn near totalitarian surveillance state? Why do you think they're collecting our fucking metadata now? Why do you think they're listening to our fucking calls? Wake up, man! Where were you leftists then? Where were you leftists then? How come you're grandstanding now Where were you goddamn leftists then, you piece of crap? Jesus Christ, man. And I'm telling you, these same leftists,
oh, George W. Bush is a great president. I miss him. Even though he sent us into 2 unwanted wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, which cost us over $5 billion, and not only taxpayer money, but all the blood that has been spilled because of it. But you know what? George W. Bush is a great president. Keep talking about Trump Bush. Yay!
Liberal fucking lunacy, man. Liberal lunacy. And that's why I keep telling you, you can't befriend these leftists. You can't befriend a liberal, okay? There's just no way. You can't befriend these people. I mean, I hate to bring this up, but case in point, remember this Attorney General out of New York, Eric T. Schneiderman? This asshole was the most vocal about
Me Too. I'm going to support the Me Too movement. And
he tweeted at Trump one time,
no one is above the law. And I'll continue to remind President Trump and his administration of that fact every day.
And lo and behold, this liberal who was supposedly such a pro-Me Too movement, pro-woman leftist, he's out here abusing all his girlfriends, for Christ's sake. Did you hear? Oh, good God. He had a Indian from India, of Indian descent. He had an Indian girlfriend, okay? And he would slap her silly until he called her master, and he would call her his brown slave. I mean, I'm not joking, man. I'm not kidding. He would slap her around until she called him master, and he called her his brown slave. I mean, this is leftism right here, right?
Oh, Me Too movement. I am such a proponent of the Me Too movement. I believe that women have rights. I respect women.
4 different women are coming out saying he's an abusive psychopath. He's an abusive psychopath, a physically abusive and mentally deranged psychopath. And that's why I said, okay, this should show everybody that the most vocal of liberals are the most devious and prejudiced of people. And that's why none of you should ever trust a leftist. Never. And just take a look at the goddamn liberal lunacy that's in the air. I mean, they're against Gina Haspel, the first woman CIA director. They're going to deny her confirmation because of what? Some BS? I mean, come on, man. You can't have it both ways. All of a sudden, liberals, you can't like George W. Bush and then not like his policies when the first woman head of the CIA is being nominated and say,
no, you had a role in CIA secret sites and you tortured Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. You know, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, you know.
You can't do it. You can't do it. I mean, I can't believe liberals are actually saying that George W. Bush is all of a sudden like some great, I mean, it's hypocrisy, man. I mean, I was there. I saw these liberals. I mean, they hated freaking George W. Bush, man. I mean, you know, I hate to pump freaking Alex Jones. Listen, he used to be a good documentary maker. Then when he started ripping me off and doing the radio shtick, that's when he can go fuck himself. But there was a great documentary that he made where he went to the 2004 Republican convention that was being held in New York City. Man, take a look at all the millions of people that went down to New York City to protest this goddamn thing. And you mean to tell me all those people have just what? Gone away and what? They like George W. Bush now? I mean, it makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. Good God, man. Anyway, look. I'm not a big fan of the CIA, first and foremost. I don't really think the CIA should even still be in existence because, I mean, anybody who knows anything about black operation history knows that the CIA seems to work against the United States more times than not. But I don't like seeing the hypocrisy. I don't like seeing hypocrisy here, all right? And we got another call here, so let's see if we can get somebody on the horn. Let's see this.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radios of...
You are now connected. Say hello.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to True Capitalist Radio.
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
What's going on, man?
It's Asho.
Asho, what happened to you, Asho? Are you a fucking communist now? I heard you're a commie.
Oh, no, I was commemorating Karl Marx's birthday.
Why would you even do that? Why would you even do that, man?
It was a satire kind of play where I try to do all these liberal and like communist ideologies that are just like out of the fucking norm. And like, oh, fuck Trump and like impeach this fucking man. But no, I'm not a communist, bro. I'm a full-on capitalist.
Are you sure, man? Because I mean, man, it looked, we were a little concerned that all of a sudden you turned commie, and we were like, no, man, not Asho, no.
No, you got it all wrong. Even on my Twitter, I put that. Don't worry, this for satire purposes only. I even went on CNN and trolled on the comment section. I was like, hey, fuck Trump, and like I was telling all these liberals. I was trying to like play along and then tell them that, oh no, I love Trump, All
right, man. Well, hey, tell us how you've been, Asho. What's going on, man?
I've been pretty good. I've been growing marijuana. That's what I've been doing.
Oh, man.
Right now I have no job, but I'm gonna go to it's the 4-year college already, and I'm gonna transfer out from a community college.
Wait a minute.
And
hold on. You're growing marijuana and you don't have a job? I thought you were working and you were going to college, bro.
Well, I am technically working, but I don't work as much. So basically, I'm just like I'm living under my mom's closet. Pretty much, basically.
Are you kidding me, Asho? Are you kidding me? What happened? What's going on, man? I mean, you were on your way up. What happened?
Well, it's the college. I have to stay serious with the college, and so that's what I've been doing. I'm studying sociology. It's so liberal. Like, you don't understand. Like, I refute the teacher so much that she's almost trying to drop me from the class. Like she claimed, like the other day she claimed that black people can't be racist towards white people. And I was like, oh, hell no, like, that's stupid. And then she was like, oh no, it is because white people control the world. And I'm like, oh my God.
Well, you know what?
Sometimes I would just want to drop out.
You should ask her, well, what about South Africa that's having a white genocide right now? Can you explain that, Mrs. or whatever her name, Mrs. Liberal? I mean, right now, South Africa is having a white genocide.
Yep, I should have. Damn.
Well, anyway, you want to give us any 411? You want to give us any 411 on what's going on with you, Asho? Or you want to give some shout-outs? Anything, man?
I want to give a shout-out to all the people that have stick with me after I left the group. The Runa and Sergeant Joda. If I don't mention you, I don't know. I just can't think of your name right now, but yeah, Kahuna Capitalist, all those people that I have on Twitter. And if you guys want to follow me on my Twitter, you can follow me at Capitalist Ash. That's just Capitalist Ash. That's my @ handle.
All right. Yeah. Hey, man, thank you for calling up, Asho. I appreciate you calling, and man, try to step your game up and step your chain up, man. Come on, man.
No, I know. I still haven't. I'm still in the crypto world. I'm actually, my brother's. He's a chemist. You guys know that. He's trying to get me a job at his lab. So, I mean, that's from there. I can only go up.
All right. Well, I don't like your brother. Me and your brother, we don't get along. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, he doesn't get along with anyone. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, man. You be
I'm
cool,
money,
Asho.
so that's why I can't talk. If I had like $20, it'd be 20 minutes.
Don't worry about it, man. Hey, you be cool, man. Thanks for chilling with me, and be cool, man.
All right, for sure. Love you, guys.
Later. What? Love you? Whoa, love you? What the fuck you talking about? Love you? Why don't you take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that love talk? Oh, my God, I love you. Fucking sitting over here trying to reminisce with the guy I fucking love you? I mean, good God, man. How fucking fruity are we getting in this goddamn life, man? Seriously, how fucking fruity are we getting? Oh, my God. Anyway, look. I don't even know what to say after Asho is telling me he loves me, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. You know what? You know what this calls for? I have to do it. You know what this calls for, right? You know what this calls for? More beer! You're goddamn right, boy. Need some goddamn beer after that, for Christ's sake, man. I feel icky. I feel icky after Asho said he loved me, man. I'm not your daddy, boy! Anyway, let's go ahead and get some beer going on, man. All right, let's get some beer. Oh, yeah. All right. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's move on to another subject because we're running out of time. And look, we are almost halfway through the third hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. And before we get started on anything else, please spread this show link around like wildfire, right? And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And it is, and look, I love being independent. I mean, I'm giddy. I'm giddy about being independent. But type in your browser right now, ghost.report. All right, ghost.report is what you need to type in. And you can listen to me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right there on the official website. And moreover, folks, if you have not done so, please follow me on Gab. All right, that's my official social media. Any other social media on any other social media sites are bogus, are bullshit. They're lies, they're fake, and they're gay, okay? So, once again, follow me on Gab. You can follow me under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And I want to say what's going on to everybody in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. If you want to be a part of the True Capitalist Radio chat room, all you've got to do is go to my Gab right now, Politics Ghost, and hit the subscribe button, baby. Hit the subscribe for premium content, and once you do, give me a private message on Gab. Give me a private message on Gab and give me your Discord chat name, and I will give you an exclusive invitation to the True Capitalist Radio chat room, baby, all right? It's as simple as that, man. Go to my Gab! Hit the subscribe button for premium content, baby! Support the show! Yeah, let me tell you. I'm going to be honest with you. Blog Talk Radio no longer paying me for the show. They thought that the show was going to stop. They thought maybe I was getting a little risque, and they were thinking,
well, maybe if we just cut his payment off, he'll stop doing the show and he won't be able to infect anybody with the capitalism, and we, as I wring my hands, we can continue and spread the communism and socialism.
Well, you know something? I just got more motivated, and even though I'm not making any money, man, I mean, let me tell you, I was making around $4,000 a month on Blog Talk Radio. I'm not even fucking around, okay? So, that's why I was doing it like 5 days a week at one time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they were making it a little bit of an incentive. You know what I mean? They were making a little bit of an incentive there, and and now I'm not getting paid dick. So, that's why, for all you people that are complaining that
Hey, Ghost, why do I have to call them? Why do I have to call the line there? And I gotta call the line 99 cents a minute.
If you don't want to call the line, you can go ahead and join the True Capitalist Radio chat room. Listen, I have to exchange this one mixer that went kaput. I haven't done it thus far. I don't have enough time. So you're going to have to bear with me this week. But next week, I will be able to patch people through the chat room right into the broadcast so that we can have some discourse. And for those folks that actually want to chime in on some of the subject matters that I'm talking about, they'll be able to chat with me via the chat room without necessarily having to call in. So, there's two avenues in which one can be interactive or actually talk on the air. So just giving you all the 411, all right? Let me go ahead and take another chug of this beer, and we'll move on to the next subject matter, man, because we're running out of time here. But the thing about it is that, I could do as long of a show as I want to, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll do a 24-hour show. Maybe I'll do that one day, right? Maybe I'll do a 24-hour broadcast. Try to do it for money on the show, like, hey man, we want to buy new digs, we want to get new, instead of a 5-channel mixer, we want like a freaking, I don't know, some shit. Who knows? I tell you, I missed that $4,000 a month, I'll tell you that shit. Anyway, cheers to everybody out there who's listening, alright, cheers to the inner circle, I love you guys, no homo, alright. Cheers to the True Capitalist Radio chat room. Cheers to the Capitalist Army. And once again, cheers to the greatest president in American history who has gotten more done faster in a year and a half than any president in American history. And I'm talking about Donald Trump himself. Cheers, baby, cheers. I feel good. Ow! Now, get to my fucking production notes here. Let's talk a little bit about the NRA, folks. Now, I have never been somebody who has been a wide proponent of the NRA, and there's a variety of different factors and a lot of different reasons for that, okay? One of the main reasons I haven't been a vocal proponent of the NRA is because, well, let's just say for the sake of argument, the government wants to round up guns, and they need some kind of a door-to-door list of people to go and search for. Well, where are they going to go? They're going to go to the goddamn NRA, and they've got a list of a whole bunch of people that are going to have guns in their homes, okay? So that's the first reason why I've always been apprehensive on joining the NRA. Secondly, folks, did you hear who they nominated as the president of their fucking organization, folks? Huh? Oliver North! Oliver North is now the head of the NRA. Now, folks, I know a lot of you young people don't remember Oliver North and the fucking unscrupulous, disgusting shit that he did. But, folks, Oliver North was the fucking henchman to the secret deep state government that is truly in control of this America. Now, for all those that don't know, he was caught up in something called Iran-Contra. Now, Iran-Contra comprised of two different incidents, one in which, and and this is what's funny too, Oliver North came out today and suggested to President Trump that President Trump should sanction anyone who does business or any kind of transaction with Iran. And yet, here you have this asshole Oliver North who traded American arms for U.S. hostages with Iran. Huh? Oh, yeah, that was a great strategy, right? He traded arms for hostages, which was the most disgusting thing I'd ever heard in my life. And they unilaterally did it. I'm talking about Oliver North and the fucking secret government that he was the henchman for. Now, aside from trading arms for hostages in Iran, Oliver North was also involved with something called the Nicaraguan counter-revolution, or the Contra in Nicaragua. Now, for you folks that don't know, I'm going to give you all a quick history lesson on what's going on here, and if you don't believe me, you can all look this shit up for yourself. There was a faction of the government that wanted to keep itself secret, and if you want my personal opinion, this was the beginning of the culmination of the full-fledged secret government taking hold in this country during this particular time. This was the 80s. And at the time, you had black operations, CIA operatives, and other organizations within the black operation fields of the United States government deciding that it was going to take it upon itself to do independent operations outside the scope of legislative or executive oversight. So, which means is that Oliver North, being the henchman of this particular consortium of secret government, took it upon themselves to evade any kind of oversight by funding their own operations through the sale and distribution of cocaine. Now, let me explain how these black operators did this, okay? Now, Nicaragua had just been taken over by a communist faction. I believe it was the Sandinistas, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But regardless, Nicaraguan had gotten taken over by a communist faction, and the military junta that had control of Nicaragua had still had enough men, still had enough, bravado in an attempt to try to take control of the country again. So what they did, and I mean the black operatives of the United States deep state or secret government, they decided that they were going to fund General Blandón and his counter-revolution through the sale of cocaine, because cocaine was abundant in Nicaragua, and as a result, it was very easy to get it plentiful, and all you had to do is transport the cocaine from Nicaragua to the United States. Now, with that being said, folks, how are you going to do that? You need a consortium of people who are involved in this secret government to allow these shipments of cocaine to enter the country. Well, they did so through a little small Air Force base out of a small town called Mena, Arkansas. Mena, M-E-N-A, Arkansas. And guess who was the governor of Arkansas at that time that allowed CIA cocaine shipments to be shipped into Mena, Arkansas? None other than Bill Clinton. And folks, Bill Clinton was selected. He wasn't elected. I mean, why do you think they call him the comeback kid? I mean, you people need to understand, man, this is the beginning of the deep state, the black operations that we discuss on this broadcast and many other people discuss. Anyway, there was many pilots that would ship in large shipments of cocaine from Nicaragua into Mena, Arkansas. One of the pilots was a man by the name of Barry Seal. Barry Seal was a CIA asset. He was a plane a pilot, and he could be able to maneuver a plane under any conditions. A very, very strategic air pilot. He was the one that basically took in most of the shipments from Nicaragua into Mena, Arkansas. As a matter of fact, there's a movie about him, and I know I've said this many times in the Inner Circle in the True Capitalist Radio chat room, but there is a movie made about Barry Seal in which Tom Cruise plays Barry Seal. Now, Barry Seal was going to turn state's evidence and testify about his role in the Mena, Arkansas shipments of cocaine, but unfortunately, prior to him turning state's evidence, he was suicided. He was offed. He was killed. And nothing came of the investigation into the Mena, Arkansas shipments of cocaine. Now, where would the shipments of cocaine go from Mena, Arkansas? Well, they were distributed by a gentleman who is now being usurped by a fat rapper. Okay, there's a fat rapper. You ever heard of the fat rapper named Ricky Ross? Well, that fat rapper took the name of the man who is the real Freeway Ricky Ross. Now, Freeway Ricky Ross, believe it or not, was the distributor of cocaine throughout the United States in the 80s. And the reason that you had so many crack epidemics happening in the black community, because Freeway Ricky Ross was black. And he knew that, black folk in ghettofied and impoverished communities were already, shooting heroin, they were snorting the cocaine, they were freebasing. And then miraculously came out this chemical concoction called crack. Crack cocaine. And crack cocaine made it even easier to distribute these cocaine shipments that were coming in from Nicaragua to Mina. And the rest is history. Now, how do we know about all this shit? Fucking Oliver North, man! Oliver North testified to this crap! I mean, this guy refused to answer a question. And this is, look, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and gab it now. So just in case you people think I'm lying to you, I mean, I can give you a goddamn YouTube video in which Oliver North refuses to answer a question about his role in this secret government. He refuses to answer the question. And now this son of a bitch, the henchman, the fucking physical henchman to the global secret government, this asshole now is going to be the head of the fucking NRA? I mean, give me a break! Anyway, we got another call here. Let me see what these people have to say.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio's official hotline.
Let's see what they got.
You are now connected. Say hello.
Yeah, what's up? Welcome to True Capitalist Radio.
Hey, Ghost.
What up, man?
I think I need, remember you see this, capitalist confession?
Yeah, you need a capitalist confession or something?
Of course, yeah, I really do.
All right, well, go ahead. What is your confession, my son? Before you do that, hold on. I got to do the ritual. Hold on. Hey, lily, ha, lily, ha, lily, hey, lily, ha, lily, ha, lily, ha. Lick a hiney hole in her dirty hole. All right, what is your confession, my son?
Well, sorry, Ghost, there's a young, Indian child who lives, down the road from me. And, one time I was asked to, watch this young Indian child.
Hey, you might want to talk a little louder. You might want to talk a little louder. You're cutting in and out. Talk a little louder, man.
Okay. All right, so, I used to live on this road where there was this young Indian child. And, he had mental issues and stuff, and I was just so mean to him. I was so abusive, and, I told him to do this little thing, right? And it's this little thing with his hands, right? He would do this thing where he'd go up to people and he'd go, bink, and he'd just bop them with his little finger, little gesture. Of course, we lived in more of a downtrodden area of the city, and, he did it, to some gang members, recently, and he got, really hurt. What should I do, Ghost?
Well, I mean, you caused him to get hurt because you told him to do this to people?
Yeah, I did.
Well, why don't you go and back him up, man? Why don't you go out there and say, hey, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Don't pick on this freaking curry-eating little brat.
Yeah. His name's Santos. Kind of weird.
Santos?
Kind of hard to back him up. Santos, yeah, that's correct.
Well, I mean, don't you think that you're the cause? I mean, you're teaching him how to, like, flick people in the head and, piss some gangsters off, and now he's in trouble, man. Did he get his ass whooped?
Yeah, they call him all those names and everything. Dot head and all that stuff. I feel real bad. Oh, man. I still know how to do it.
Why did you do this to begin with? Do you not like the Indian kid? Were you trying to flick the dot off his head? What were you trying to do?
I mean, he was kind of annoying, you know. Easy target. He had some mental issues, like I said. And I just felt like I really needed to do it, you know. I just felt really deep down inside like it's something I had to do.
So were you being like a fucking bully or something? Were you being a bully?
No, of course not.
Well, then why was the first response saying that he's weaker than you, so you did it? That kind of sounds like bullying.
No, I don't think so. You know, just let me play a little something for you, okay?
All right.
I'll show you how. This will just show you an example.
Well, all right. I don't know what the hell this is about, but yeah, okay, go ahead.
So this is an example of what he does. This little thing he used to sing like this.
Yes, please. Any comment for it down on me?
Did you hear that, Ghost?
What the hell was that?
That's how he used to sing. We always do that. It was real annoying. Real bad.
What the hell? What are you talking about? What are you doing? Now you're confusing the hell out of what the hell is? I thought this was like a fucking confession.
I mean, I still feel really bad, Ghost. I just felt like I had to tell someone about this.
All right, get this fucking tard out. Get him! I don't even want this guy's money, for Christ's sake. You're tarding up my fucking broadcast, man. Good God, it sounded like he was, I don't know what he was doing with some young kid. I don't even want to know. You're not the squirts guy, are you? Was that the fucking guy that came in and admitted to us that he liked like this fucking, you know, this, I don't even want to, that he liked the squirts? I mean, good God, man. Good God. I mean, listen to this shit, man. This is America, for Christ's sake, man. This is Generation X to the millennials. You're listening to it. Oh, God. Anyway, listen. I don't know what the hell that was about, man. But like I was getting to, Oliver North being the next president of the NRA is a joke. All right? This guy is at the bottom of the deep state. I mean, he was their henchman, for Christ's sake, man. He was their henchman. And by the way, I was going to, post a clip of Oliver North testifying. Let me go ahead and post that now, folks, on my Gab. Take a look at my Gab here. Let me go ahead and post it. Here's Oliver North. Let me go ahead and type something, all right? Here it is. Let's just say... Let's say something. Let's say, this ass clown is now the head of the damn NRA. I can't believe it. I mean, you all get this, right? I mean, this guy was the fucking henchman of the deep state. Listen, there he is right there, all right, testifying, and a congressman is asking him about the secret government, and they shut him up. I mean, they shut the congressman up. Look, here it is right here. Go ahead, take a look at my Gab. I just posted it. There it is. There's the head of the NRA, a henchman of the fucking deep state. Good freaking God, man. There it is right there. I mean, good God, man. I can't believe no one else is talking about this. I mean, I'm not even joking, man. I mean, Oliver North should not... I mean, he should go down as the piece of garbage that he is, man. I'm not joking. Just look up Iran-Contra. Just look up Oliver North and you'll know what I'm talking about, man. NRA is DOA as far as I'm concerned, and I will not become a member now, nor will I ever, especially that they're putting Oliver North as the fucking head of the goddamn NRA, for Christ's sake. I mean, I can't believe this crap! I can't believe this garbage, man! Give me my beer! Unfreaking real, man. And I hope that you all look up all the shit I was just talking to you about Mena, Arkansas, and, Nicaragua. As a matter of fact, the general that was the head of the junta that was taken over by the Sandinistas was General Blandón. All right? General Blandón. And somebody's asking me to talk about the murders of Kevin Ives and Don Henry. And I'm glad people remember that. For all those folks that don't know, these were two kids that their bodies happened to be found right near the Mena, Arkansas airport. And it has been rumored that these two kids saw a shipment of cocaine they weren't supposed to. And they were silenced and left on the side of the road. So that... I'm glad somebody remembers that tragedy, because that happened in Mena, Arkansas. Once again, the murders of Kevin Ives, that's I-V-E-S, and Don Henry. That's some real stuff. I'm telling you, politics is serious business, folks. All right, that's why I cover it. That's why I try to promote capitalism. I mean, what have I told you? It's a battle of ideas, folks. All right, it's a battle of ideas. Anyway, last but not least, we've been talking about this all night. Once again, Israel has been bombed, apparently coming from Syria, missiles coming from Syria, bombing the Golan Heights of Israel. There's a media blackout going on right now in the Golan Heights. The Israelis do not want any reporting of the damage that has been conducted by the missiles being shot from Syria. As a result, Israel has responded. It is bombing sporadic areas of Syria. From what I understand, we are now seeing some bombs coming from the direction of Iran. So it's going to be some very, very sticky, very precarious, very hairy situation, to say the least. And as I stated, folks, what's really perplexing is Russia, which is the ally of Iran, is allowing Israel, and listen, what's funny about Russia is that Russia's, for whatever reason, is trying to take the place of the United States as the buddy-buddy of Israel. I mean, they're trying to take the custodial position of the Palestinian-Israeli peace process. I mean, I've said this earlier in the broadcast, that Vladimir Putin has his head shoved so far Netanyahu's ass, I mean, he could see the matzo ball he had when he was 13 in his fucking bar mitzvah, man. I mean, I don't understand how you white nationalists and you alt-righters who are always, "Ma Russia," how you can negate that, huh? I mean, you white nationalists and you alt-righters are always against the Jew this, the Jew that, and here, your boy, Mr. Christian Russian nationalist himself, is literally licking the derriere of Benjamin Netanyahu himself, and I don't hear none of you talking about it. Jesus Christ, I don't hear none of you talking about it. The Anglins, the crying Nazi Cantwells, none of these people. I mean, all I hear from these idiots is, "Oh, Russia's done a great job," and "Ma Russia, Ma Russia, Ma Russia." Same thing with Alex Jones, too, man. I mean, good God, I will never forgive Alex Jones for turning his back on Donald Trump after those Syrian strikes. What a two-faced piece of crap. What a two-faced piece of crap. "Hey, I'm Alex Jones here, and you don't understand, Syria's done a lot of good stuff for the world out here, and I can't believe Donald Trump did that to Syria. And now, what I want you all to do is I want you all to buy the Super Male Vitality so it can give you the big-ass boner and my filters! My filters! My filters!" Even that asshole, in my opinion, is a little bit too pro-Russia for my liking, for Christ's sake. I hate how Alex Jones has that Alexander Dugin asshole on his show a little bit too often. And when Dugin is trying to articulate his psychotic third political theory or fourth political theory nonsense, Alex Jones interrupts him and says, no, what you're saying is Russia just wants to be by themselves, they want to be Christian nationalists, and that's what you're trying to say, right, Dugan? That's what you're trying to say, not the fourth political theory, which you're trying to cause global chaos and cause nuclear warfare so you can come out the ashes and implement the fourth political theory. You're not talking about that. You're talking about turn your back on Trump. We're going to back him up. It's just, it's in our policy. It's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder what the hell is going to happen, and it's looking kind of hairy to say the least. So with that being said, we got about 14 minutes left in the broadcast. Let's go ahead and take some questions from the chat room. Let's take some questions from Gab. And for all you folks that want to ask yours truly a question, all right, it's question time. All you've got to do is either gab at me, all right? You can gab at me at Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost, all right? And once you do that, all you've got to do is ask me a question, all right? We're answering questions here. I am answering your question. And folks, if for some reason you find that the stream may be cutting out or something, just refresh, all right? It's possibly, I don't know what the hell's going on, but, we are, I don't think this service understands when I told them that I got a lot of people that listen to this broadcast. I don't think they were ready for that. But either way, refresh. And if you have a question, go ahead and put it in the chat room or go ahead and give it to me on Gab. We got about 15 minutes left. Let's go ahead and take some questions, man. Anything that you want to ask, I will answer. You know how it is, baby. You know how it is. I'm out of this beer, for Christ's sake. I need more beer! More beer, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, yeah, that's it, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Anyway, folks, once again, is anybody, can y'all hear me? Hello, testes, 1, 2. Testes, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if anybody can hear me, for Christ's sake. It seems as if the stream may have cut out for just a second. We are definitely making these servers run overtime. And, I told the people that are hosting the stream that, baby, I got a lot of people, man. I got a lot of people who listen to the broadcast, man. So I hope that your servers can take it, man. And they assured me they could, so I don't know. I guess maybe they can't, maybe they can. Who knows? But it's good to know that there's still a lot of true capitalist listeners out there that are just juicing the goddamn bandwidth. Somebody's asking me liberalism or anime. How about suicide, if those are the fucking choices? Are you kidding me, for Christ's sake? Somebody's asking me, what is the potential profit for BOTI? That is the cryptocurrency BOT. I mean, if you take a look at Augur, and the all-time high for Augur was over $100, you take a look at Genosis, GNO, which both coins are precisely the same type of blockchain concept as BOTI. I see it going up, somewhere around those ranges that Genosis and Augur have gone up to, no? I mean, in my opinion. What did you think of apartheid South Africa? Well, listen. I want to be completely honest with you. I think that apartheid was just a little bit, it was the extreme of racial separatism. But at the same time, if you take a look at South Africa during apartheid, it was a lot cleaner, it was safer. And now that the ANC has taken control of the government and taken control of the country, now not only is it a complete, utter shithole, using the vernacular of my great president, but aside from that, they are implementing a white genocide in South Africa. I mean, isn't this what Mandela was supposedly promoting against? Wasn't he supposedly some peaceful guy, and they were supposed to battle and eliminate apartheid through peace? What happened? What happened? Somebody's asking me, would you go on Fox News if they promised to keep you anonymous and you debate someone just as your avatar? I would, but I doubt they would do that. All right? I doubt they would do that. I doubt they would do that. But I would. I would debate anybody. I would debate anybody and make them look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack. All right? Are you able to get a phone system to accept international calls? Now, for you folks that are from the international community that want to call, believe it or not, I have to get separate numbers for the UK. I got to get a separate number for Australia. But I will. I just need to make the cash to do so, baby. You understand? I mean, I got to make the cash to do it. What are your thoughts on other coins that are in the quantum network? Man, I'm pure QRC20 tokens, baby. All right? Pure QRC20 tokens. I would start accumulating them up as fast as you can and try to get those airdrops if you can, baby. You understand? How do you like your steaks cooked, baby? I like my steaks cooked rare. All right? Maybe a little medium rare, but rare. I love it. I love it. Do you think Trump will win 2020? I think he'll win hands down, baby. Ain't nobody they got out here that is worth a crap. Who are they going to run? Who in the hell are the Democrats going to run? They ain't going to run nobody, for Christ's sake. Give me a break. When the engineer returns, will he be able to fix the distortion? Well, there's distortion on here? Is there major distortion? Here, let me take a look. Do we got distortion out here? Huh? I mean, come on, man. Listen, I'm a loud guy, okay? I'm a loud guy here. Let me. Here. How's this? Is that better? Is that a little better? Cheers, checkity check, 1, 2. Is that better? Jesus Christ, man, they're static. Come on, man, I'm a loud guy, all right? I'm a boisterous kind of guy. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, baby. Anyway, let's continue going. Who else has got something to say out here? I'm sorry if there's a lot of distortion, but like I said, I'm a little boisterous out here, to say the least. All right, did I bet any money on the Kentucky Derby? No, I did not. I did not, unfortunately. Can you do a Ayukin? Ayukin! Ayukin! Tiger! Uppercut! All right, my father fought in the war against the Sandinistas when he had to join the Contras by force. He doesn't even know who Ollie North was, and he told me the cocaine shit was fake. What should I tell him about Ollie? Well, the cocaine shit was not fake, bro. I mean, that's really what funded the counter-revolution, General Blandon's counter-revolution against the Sandinistas. I mean, maybe he didn't see the cocaine shipments, but I guarantee you he saw the arms, he saw the, everything that the drug money purchased, So, I mean, Oliver North is basically he was how can I put it, a henchman, like the head henchman of the deep state at the time. Anyway, what's your opinion on wealthy Western collectivists assisting Leon Trotsky in overthrowing the Russian government during World War I? Well, I mean, let's be honest, the Bolshevik Revolution was basically mostly a bunch of Western Jews. Leon Trotsky was Jewish, Vladimir Lenin was Jewish. It was a Jewish revolution. I mean, I don't want to get into any more than that, but it is what it is. Why is it bad for Mr. Metacore to call people out on their BS when it's all right for Baked Alaska to ban Super Chat users on his show when he co-hosts our potheads, lean drinker, and meth heads? Look, first of all, fuck Baked Alaska, first of all right? Who gives a shit about that has-been? All right? I mean, I can't believe that this guy's still even pertinent. I mean, Baked Alaska has to suck the cock cheese off of Ice Poseidon, some entertainer for tards on YouTube. just so that he can remain relevant, for Christ's sake? Who the hell gives a crap about fucking Baked Alaska? And, you know, Mr. Meadowcore, I'm just saying, man, I mean, he had one of his trolls go up to Ice Poseidon, and it was one of the cringiest things I'd ever seen in my life. It was one of the cringiest things I'd ever see. It was cringy as fuck, man. And I lost respect for Meadowcore, to say the least, man, after that. I lost a little respect when I saw one of his autists go up to Ice Poseidon and act like an idiot. You know? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I mean, the last thing I would want is any autist, alright? Any autist going up to anybody in my name or in my show name making me look like a complete and utter jack-off. Alright? I'm serious. Alright? A complete and utter jack-off. Anyway, let me continue going here. Who else do we have here? What do you think of the Nintendo Switch? Are you kidding me? I mean, is there any Jewish blood in the Nintendo higher echelons of the corporate hierarchy structure? I mean, I'm not joking. I mean, is Japan half Jewish? I mean that with all good intentions, of course, because if y'all are not aware, have you seen what they have sold as periphery components to the Nintendo Switch? Fucking cardboard! Fucking cardboard periphery crap, and they're selling these cardboards for like 50, 60, 70 bucks, and you've got these autists buying it like a bunch of idiots. Oh, I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe it. But you've actually got Nintendo selling cardboard at fucking $70 a pop. $70 fucking dollars a pop. Oh my God, man! I gotta get some cans going on. I gotta sell some cans or something, man. I'm not even joking. I mean, fucking $70 for fucking cardboard. Oh my God. Anyway, what else do we have here? What is your opinion on Fortnite? Man, I'm not a gamer, for Christ's sake, man. I don't give a flying crap about Fortnite. Good God, man. I'm not a gamer, man. I got a life, baby. You know what the game I play? I play capitalism. You know what the scoreboard is? My bank account, the assets, the property, the cars, the jewelry, the assets, baby. You understand? I mean, that's what I play. Jesus Christ, man. Let me go ahead and take a chug of some beer. We're headed towards the final few minutes of the True Capitalist Radio the True Capitalist Radio show this evening. I definitely want to say thanks to everybody for supporting the broadcast, and once again, this is independent. You can't get any more independent than this broadcast right here. Once again, we are just working with one microphone at this point because of the switchboard or the mixer that I had purchased. It was a USB-based mixer. It was not even being recognized by the goddamn computer, which means the thing is just fucking worthless. So I got to bring it back, and once I get the mixer plugged in, folks, we can be able to patch in people from the True Capitalist Radio chat room right into the live broadcast, and we'll be able to communicate in that capacity. So the only way to communicate with the show is not just calling the 1-800 number for 99 cents a minute. You can go ahead and join the True Capitalist Radio chat room. All right, and how do you do that? You go to my Gab right now. Go to my Gab, Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost, and hit the subscribe button for premium content. All right, hit the subscribe button for premium content, and once you do, private message me on Gab, and I will give you an exclusive invitation to the True Capitalist Radio chat room. And you can kick back with us, baby. We got over like 120 people in the chat room, folks, and we could use some more peeps. And not to mention, we're keeping everybody up to the minute on the news with the Syrian-Israeli conflict. So I'm telling you, I really appreciate the independence of True Capitalist Radio at this point, man. Nothing can stop us, baby. You understand? Nothing can stop us. And by the way, I'm going to try to make this particular episode quick to download as soon as possible after the show. It looks like I am recording this broadcast, so once I have it all encoded, we're going to try to throw it up there in the True Capitalist Radio archives, and you can find that at ghost.report. Ghost.report. And you can click in the archives, and not to mention the stream will always be up. Even though I may not be broadcasting live from 6:30 to 9:30, we are still going to have a live stream playing old episodes of True Capitalist Radio, playing old clips of True Capitalist Radio, so the stream will always be on, even though we're not live. Always remember that. But once again, 6:30 to 9:30, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when you can hear me live. And I want to thank you guys a lot, man, for supporting a truly, truly independent radio podcast operation. And I'm feeling good, baby. I mean, the fact that I am independent and no one can take me off the air, no leftist snowflake, no ass clown that's out there that's feeling a little triggered, none of these goddamn ridiculous totalitarian liberals who just don't want to hear an opposition view of political commentary. I really do appreciate it, man. Anyway, before I go, I do want to remind everybody that if you are interested in the Inner Circle, we are going to give you some 411 about it on Friday. And if you want to be in it, we only want to... I don't want that many peeps. I want a few good people that are capitalists and that will take the information that is given in that think tank that we call the Inner Circle and utilize that information to not only make themselves better, not only make themselves richer, but make themselves the best capitalists that they can be. Because remember, folks, as I always stated, right now, if you go out in the streets, everybody you see walking out there has money in their pocket. Everybody you see walking out there has a credit card in their pocket. You as a capitalist, it's your job to persuade them to give you their money voluntarily give you their money and walk away as if they made a great purchase. Walk away happy that they gave you their money. That's what a capitalist is, folks. Okay? Everybody needs goods. Everybody needs services. Everybody needs property. Everybody needs things. It's up to you to find a niche. It's up to you to find something that you're good at. It's up to you to be creative, ambitious, so that you can find that niche and make everything you can as a capitalist. And I believe in each and everybody who listens to this broadcast, and I believe in everybody in the Inner Circle, man. I'm not even joking. I am so proud of the Inner Circle. So many people are making tens of thousands of dollars in there like it is no big deal. I love the fact that we talk about, yeah, I made 40 grand a few months ago, man, from a play, and I love it, man. I love it! I'm not even joking. I love it, man. And look, we only want people that are just as ambitious, just as serious, and just as capitalistic as we are. Because that's what we want. I mean, aside from us being a think tank, we're a network as well. Like I said, just imagine if everybody in the Inner Circle became at least a net worth of $1 million. That's $250 million of business and economic power. We've got members all over the world. Australia, New Zealand, UK, Germany, Finland, Norway, Iceland. I can go on and on. And because we have that network, we can do business all over the world. All over the world. So if you're interested in being a part of the Inner Circle, and you're interested in being a fucking serious capitalist, well then let me know. And not to mention, I'll be giving people the 411 on Friday. Alright? I mean, we can't accept too many more people, man, because I don't want the kind of riffraff that came into the inner circle because I didn't make the paywall big enough. Now, the same amount of money that people paid last time is going to be the same amount of money that people paid this time, because I think it's a decent enough paywall. But once again, if you're a troll, if you're a life loser, then don't join. There's no reason to join the inner circle, man. Join the True Capitalist Radio chat room and fag off all you want to on there with your little trolling crap. The inner circle is serious business. And I'm telling you, aside from us having our own symbol that we're going to tattoo on us, we're all going to meet, baby. All the inner circle are going to get together. I'm going to make sure to host something very badass. It's going to be beautiful. Because I spend a lot of time with the inner circle. I mean, I literally try to spend every day I possibly can discussing cryptocurrency, discussing stocks, discussing politics and how they're going to affect the markets, discussing business, discussing finance. I mean, this is what we do. And I love it, man. I love every minute of it. So if you want to be a part of the inner circle, just holler at me, man. I'm gonna give some 411 Friday. And we could use some badass capitalists, real capitalists, not these fake assholes who are going to say, yeah, I'm a capitalist. And then when you get your job, you call in on the first day because some broad is showing you her tits. Okay? That's not a fucking capitalist, all right? Yeah, we actually had an inner circle member that did that, okay? I'm not joking, all right? I mean, we had an inner circle member. We liked him, okay? I'm not saying his name. We liked him. He had a good attitude. He was a very nice guy. Did absolutely nothing, okay? Did nothing with his life. Had a daddy that took care of him. And hey, it's his prerogative. He has a daddy that takes care of him. He's like a 23-year-old kid, all right? Already got a daughter that's like 8 years old, all right? So like literally, you know, he's not doing anything, all right? Daddy finally buys him a house, okay? Buys him a fucking house, $180,000 house, okay? Daddy buys him a house. Daddy gives him $30,000 in furniture, like a $30,000 minimum for furniture so he can furnish the damn house, okay? And, you know, the inner circle's like, hey, bro, you know, you're getting all this shit, you know, you got your dad, he's hooking you up with a fucking house, he's hooking you up with this. Shouldn't you go out and get a fucking job? You know, shouldn't you go out and better yourself? I mean, don't you think that's a nudge that your fucking father is trying to say, come on, son, do something, you fucking idiot? So he kind of took our advice, and he got a job, okay? And he was supposed to go to an orientation for this job. And when it came down to his first fucking day at orientation, he calls in because some 19-year-old bitch shows him her tits. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then when we try to confront him about it, he acts like your quintessential fucking, like, trust fund baby leftist. You know? Like, what did I do? I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, I can reschedule it, dude. We don't want assholes like that, man. You understand? We want real capitalists, man. I'm not joking. We want real capitalists here. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end this son of a bitch. I want to say thank you all very much for listening to the True Capitalist Radio Show. This is episode number 564, May 9th, 2008. And we're going to try to put this show up in the archives at ghost.report as soon as possible. And once again, if you're interested in the inner circle, let me know. I'm going to give some 411 this Friday. Look out for that. And, of course, if you want to be a part of the True Capitalist Radio chat room, all you've got to do is go to my Gab right now, Politics Ghost. All right, go to my Gab, and once you do, folks, hit the subscribe for premium content. And once you do, hit me up with a private message and let me know your Discord chat name, all right? Anyway, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I will be back here for a Baller Friday! That's right. I'm going to be here Baller Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope that you're here. And listen, folks, the reason that I am doing the whole premium content thing and the whole reason why I'm trying to do the 99 cents per call thing, I mean, I got to monetize this thing, man. I want to be able to do this every day like I used to. I mean, y'all remember I used to do this shit every day, and the reason I did is because Blog Talk Radio used to pay me thousands of dollars each month to do it. And because they got bought out by Spreaker, they
well, we don't really want to do that. You don't want to pay anymore. It's not you want to just broadcast for free, dude? I mean, you can just kind of, just broadcast for free. You can just do that, dude?
No, I'm not broadcasting for free. No! Oh, it's 2018, not 2008, all right? Jesus Christ. It's always the tards. It's always the ask me tards like, what, 2008? Don't you mean 2018 there, Ghost? Shut up! Anyway, once again, I will be back Baller Friday. I hope that you're here. And I genuinely hope that you're letting everybody know about the new True Capitalist Radio location. I know everybody's kind of getting confused on where to hook up the show, where to listen to it live. Ghost.report. Okay, baby? Ghost.report. Spread that link around like fucking wildfire! Alright? Anyway, folks, thank you very much for tuning in with me. I will be here Friday, and it's going to be a great show. Alright? Like it always is. I'm thinking about doing something rather creative on Friday. So I hope that y'all are here with me. 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm out of here. Long live the capitalist army, and death to feminism, death to socialism, and death to communism. I'm out of here, boy. Let's go ahead and throw on some goddamn music to go ahead and by the way, this is copyright free, so if y'all are all concerned about the music, it's copyright free, so you can go ahead and play it wherever the hell you want. Anyway, I'm out of here, baby. True Capitalist Radio, this Friday, 6:30 p.m. Let's get the hell out of here.